You've been nothing but a thorn in my side since day one. But I am Fantokyo, the great, and I'll not be outdone. Welcome to Fantokyo Spectacular Theater in the Pound. Please excuse my thespian vernacular when I say thou is going down. I've had enough of you, so time to be my puppet on a string. I've had enough of you. Oh, dance, my little Muppet plaything. Now, the audience is thirsty for fun. Time to run. 'Cause now your denouement has already begun. That means you're done. We could both be pirates on the sea. You'll swab the deck and play a part for me. Mops galore, you better keep it clean. Watch out now, my little friend, 'cause Sharkspeare's looking mean. I've had enough of you, so time to be my puppet on a string. I've had enough of you. Oh, dance, my little Muppet plaything. A battle like no other. Better move, 'cause here's another. At least you'll get to see defeat in epic style. The audience is primed, each attack right on time. Seeing you entwined is so worthwhile. But why stop there at a lion, a bear? What's wrong, my petite cher? Why don't you smile? The final act is sure to be a theatrical plot twist worthy of a prize. Want a shot? You better be more tactical. Messing with Fantokyo is never wise. I've had enough of you, so won't you be my puppet on a string? I've had enough of you. Oh, dance, my little Muppet plaything. I'm up to here with you, so why don't you finally face it? Your fate is sealed, and everything you do is what I say. Starting now and every day, you'll be my puppet, learn to love it. Every word I say you'll covet. Start anew, stuck like glue, bid your former self adieu, 'cause
Well, you know, Timber, when you bring shinies like that, I don't think it's unfortunate that you've joined our party. But hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I am Raw Zim, and this is Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Kerr is the one that's going to be streaming this today.
Hi, everyone.
I've got to run and take Orem to work real quick, but I will leave you in Kerr's better be capable hands.
I think so. Do you want to get the game set up?
Yep. I will just bring it up here and let you in here and let you take it from here.
Sounds good, though. We're going to have lots of fun, everyone. Happy fun times. Happy fun times.
So, yeah. I will step away for a moment. We'll get started shortly. Remember, if you do enjoy the stream today, to go check out our Patreon, patreon.com/ZGFgaming. Consider supporting the channel there and keeping these streams coming for you all. You can also grab some merchandise over at zgfgaming.store, as well as simply share the channel. That is probably one of the best ways you can help out the channel. But give me just a moment. We're going to swap chairs around so Kerr can get in here and he'll get started. Okay, it does still work. Good.
Hey, everyone. All right. Your mouse is so sensitive. I keep forgetting that. Okay.
Okay. These two buttons in the middle turn up and down the sensitivity. You'll want it a little higher than that.
All right. Just getting used to everything real quick. All right. So then hit
that. Grab the remote over there.
Where? Remote Kun. There's Remote Kun. Screen. Source. Over to...
There you go. Yeah, I'm going to let him take care of you guys from here. You better do a good job.
Hey, I'm going to do my best. I've been waiting for this game for over 3 years. And I've been playing this game since the end of the alpha.
And you got to make sure you talk to the people in chat.
I know.
We got Wardstone here.
Hey, who?
And you got Timber, Bullfab, Sirio. Sirio's got a question for you.
Where's the... Death, destruction, and happy fun times. That is what fortune and misfortune happening at the same time is called.
I'll be back in a bit, guys.
Don't worry, you guys. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna be... I give you no promises that we're going to be through character creation by the time you get back. There's a lot when it comes to character creation.
You all can help him make it.
I'm sorry, Timber. That sucks. That's okay. So yeah, this is the opening screen for Pathfinder: Wrath of the Righteous. So fun fact, this screen right here is brand new. When the beta was going on and the alpha were going on, we were using the original Kingmaker, which was the first game these people made, as our opening. A lot of the assets from the first game they moved over to this game, to save on time and such while they were working on everything for this so they could get the alpha out sooner to start playtesting. One of the issues that the original Kingmaker game had was it had a lot of bugs in it, which they tried to rectify here, but the patches that they released made the game a lot better and a lot stronger. And we're hoping we're going to probably see that here again, too. So let's jump on in. So for our work, to do this, we need information that we can only get from you by saying it's bug purchase, you know. Alright, so one of the things that they do here is they will release extra patches that will have extra content that you can do that go along with the main campaign. We don't have any yet because they haven't been released yet, but yeah, this is going to be, for those of you who have played Baldur's Gate or Baldur's Gate 2, this game is very much going to be kind of like that. I am going to make a few changes once we get into the game because it's my more preferred style of playing these types of games. Let's go on in. So here they give you a custom difficulty where you can control it. The only things I like to change is making it so dead companions rise after combat, because otherwise it can be really, really frustrating. And I like to turn on turn-based mode. And we can turn the tutorial off, because I've run through this like 8 times. Where is turn-based? Turn-based might not be on this one. I might have to go in to do that. Yeah, okay, looks like there. So that's all I want there. Now we go in. So here we have the pre-made characters. We've got 6 pre-made characters of different classes. So you could play Cavalier, Cleric, Fighter, Rogue, Slayer, or Sorcerer. And it gives you a little difficulty chart here, how hard they are to play and such. And gives you a little bit of details on them. So if you know nothing about the game, you can literally mouse over anything and it will give you the details on it. So you don't need to know anything about this game at all to get into it, as long as you're willing to like read. But we are going to be making our custom character today. Boop. So here we go. We have a lot of artwork to work with of what we want our characters to look like. And we can even click on this to get more artwork. These were the original Kingmaker characters, their portraits. Nah, it's not too bad. Oh, it can be permanent losses, woo. Sometimes, though, there's just nothing you can do if they roll a lucky critical hit. I kind of like the 2 Kitsune character artworks a lot. I always think they look really, really cool. Even if I'm not playing a Kitsune, I'll sometimes play this and flavor it as... Because the Kitsunes have an ability that allows them to shapeshift, so they can look human, so I might use this, but I still will flavor in my head as a shapeshifter. Now we have the classes, everyone. Welcome to hell if you're indecisive. We have 25 classes that we can choose from. Each one has 6 archetypes that you can choose that add special abilities and take abilities away. And then, not just that, you also have special prestige classes that you can go into later in the game once you meet certain prerequisites for them. So now, we come to the hardest part. Figuring out what the hell we want to play. Oh, it's freaking great. I love it. One of the things that they do add in that's very nice is you can retrain at any time, which means we go back into this screen and we can remake our character from the ground up at whatever level we are. So really, it's a matter of kind of deciding. Yes, it is on Steam. It just came out today. I've been playing the early access alpha and the beta. Dragon Disciple Bard? Yes, it is, Sarokin. You can play a Dragon Disciple Bard. Start with Bard, level it up, and then you go down to Dragon Disciple here. Dragon Disciple, back beforehand, was one of the strongest classes in the game originally. It was very good for min-maxing to run through the highest and hardest difficulties. Also, do they not have food? Hey Arm, before you go, could you feed the cats real quick? They have no food. Please? Thank you.
You said thank you before you even answered.
But yes, it is not multiplayer to my knowledge yet. It is only a single player game. But you have a party of up to 6 characters plus pets, depending on if you choose a class with a pet. Classes with pets are very good.
Remember, everyone, you are judging Kerr's ability to entertain today. So be sure to give me a full review of his capabilities.
If he fails, we will make sure he doesn't get any dino nuggies for a month.
I'm already being entertained.
Which class is good for Dragon Disciple? In order to go into Dragon Disciple, you need to play a sorcerer. You need at least 1 level of sorcerer or the ability to cast spontaneous first level spells, arcane spells. So basically what you would do is you take at least 1 level of sorcerer, then you could go into like bard, wizard, or anything like that. And then you go into Dragon Disciple afterwards.
This influence affect this game?
Not to my knowledge yet.
Because I want a game breaking influence, so you play a sorcerer or something.
Sorcerer is great.
And then level 3 barbarian.
Why don't I just play the Blood Rager?
Oh,
Yeah.
they have that?
They have that. Blood Rager is one of the Blood Rager is one of the classes. We have basically every Pathfinder class in this.
No, I was more joking. I was going to make you play a shit character.
Oh, you could play Shaman. Chim's expression for a second just stopped, and it's like I could see the gears moving in his head.
I want to play the game. You just don't live with us right now. I can't play your laptop.
I'm sorry, that's fair.
And you haven't done family shit.
So for this run, I know who our friends are going to be in the game, and I think you guys will like them a lot. They're quite fun, so I'm probably going to avoid taking their classes just so I don't step on any toes. But what are we kind of feeling? Do we want a spellcastery class, or do we want someone who hits things really, really hard? What do we want to start with today? I am planning to play us in turn-based mode because I find spellcasting to be very annoying to do in real time with pause. Because some of the spells that are really good and really useful... Oracle, we do have an Oracle that we will get. An Oracle is basically the equivalent of a sorcerer to a cleric. They are divine spellcasters who can use spells as though they were sorcerers, basically. They don't have to prepare spells, they just have a certain spell list that they can always cast. They get what are called a mystery, which is something that they are devoted to. So you have an Oracle of Life, an Oracle of Death, an Oracle of Battle, of Apocalypse, and these give you what are called revelations. Revelations are special abilities of those ones. Like there is a Oracle of Night that one of the revelations gives you an animal companion. And each Oracle has a curse that gives you something bad. Like for instance, one curse is your hands and arms are perpetually burned, and you have penalties to use weapons. But in exchange, as you level up, you get the ability to cast Burning Hands for free. You get the ability to cast Fireball without having to use up one of your spells. You just get that as an ability. So I have played Oracles a lot in the tabletop version. Oracles are quite fun to play. We are actually getting basically 2 oracles in the game, though, that we will find for our party. And dear God, you guys will love the oracle that we will get. He is amazing, he is delightful, and I love him to bits. He will be in our party constantly once we get him, and we will get him pretty quickly. Any other votes? Any other kind of anything people are feeling or wanting to know more about? We got till 4, then I'm going to be streaming this game all day. So actually, one of the cool things that we will be going into in this game are what are called mythic classes, basically. Mythic races. Oh, not mythic races. Mythic levels, I suppose you can call them. As we're going, we get to choose one of the mythic paths to follow. So we could become an angel, a demon, a Aeon, which is a being of order and law, a dragon, an Azata, which is a freedom-loving outsider, a Lich, a gold dragon later on, or the worm that walks, which is basically insects that inhabit a person suit. They are literally a swarm of insects that just want to end everything. But as we level up, as we go through this game, we will start getting mythic ranks. And that goes from 1 to 10. And once we hit our 3rd mythic rank, we have to choose a path to go on. One of the paths that I went on in a previous playthrough I went through during the beta was the path of the Lich. And I became a Lich who could raise armies of the dead to serve me. And every time that I killed one of the big bosses, I could raise them as an undead person to join my party and force them to serve me.
Alright, I have a question.
Yes.
Would you say that there are better mythic paths to go down for special classes?
Every class can go down every mythic path. Like, if you could go down the Lich path as a fighter and get, like, the abilities of your touch drains the life out of a person and heals you.
Well, what I mean is, like, each one suited to general use, or would, like, let's say, I think there's, like, a trickster mythic path.
There is trickster as
Would
well.
that be better for rogues and bards, or would shamans or wizards still find a use for it?
One of the things that I like about this game is some of them are kind of geared a little bit towards going towards a few classes, but they have abilities and special powers that are good for all of them. So you can play a fighter Lich and feel like you are forcing the dead to serve you, even as you rip out the life force of your enemies to fuel you as you go on and basically killing spree. Or you could play an angel, who could be a spellcaster who hurls deadly bolts of light at your enemies and smites them. Or you could play a angelic paladin, who has giant glowing sword and smashes. It's up to you, really. You can be any alignment you want. You could be evil, you can be good. It does, however, affect you. Like, you will have companions leave you if you are evil. Or you could have beings who are evil leave you if you are good. And it affects, like, as we gather our army and raise it, certain paths and certain alignments will attract others. There was a group of paladins in my previous playthrough when I was a Lich who did not want to work with me, who did not trust me, who thought I was a being just as bad as the demons. But when I was a angel, they were basically utterly devoted and my most fervent followers. So this game does take all of that into account as you're doing it. There's a lot of stuff that you can go through here. That's one of the things that can be so tough. Like, I wasn't kidding when I told Zim we could still be in character creation by the time he comes back. If we wanted to start simply, we could just do like a normal smasher. We could do a fighter, frontline fighter, hunter, who has an animal companion. We already got kind of a lot of range people in our party though, so I probably want to go someone more close range. We will have a paladin in our party. She's the first character we recruit to us. So many classes we could play. What do I feel like going with? What do we feel like? Cavalier. We get an animal companion. Beast Rider. Basically, we could ride a giant dinosaur if we wanted to. Rangers are always okay. They're actually decent in this one because you're going to come across a lot of things. Rogu, Shaman, Scald, Slayer, Wizardo. Wizard is fun. What are the archetypes for Wizard? Elemental Specialist, Exploiter Wizard, Savants, Bellmaster.
Hey, I know you don't eat veggies much, but do you like zucchini?
Give me a few ideas, people. What kind of classes might people want to see? I can kind of narrow my choices right now.
Cooking class.
What was that?
Cooking class.
Cooking class.
Sign up for a cooking class today.
Duelist or a Death Knight? Duelist style character would probably be Fighter. I've never tried a two-handed fighter before. What all do we get? Oh, two-handed fighter. That's where you use the two-handed weapons. Oh, two-handed fighters hurts. Yeah, Duelist is a prestige class. Dodge, weapon, finesse, combat, mobility. So for that kind of class, okay, why not Inquisitor? Burn everything. Sword and shield game for life. Let's see. Oh yeah, there is the details button right here, which actually shows us everything we get in a class. Sword and shield people. We have lots of sword and shield people. Sorry, I'm looking at everyone's comments too while we're going. We're already gonna have a monk in our party. Tower Shield Specialist is fun. That was actually, fun fact, when I did this as a tabletop, the character I made was a Tower Shield Specialist as my first character. I mean, we could go into Duelist with even with Tower Shield Specialist. Oh yeah, the Stalwart Defender. That means basically you are a tank and you do not move and no one gets past you. Alright, we can try Tower Shield Fighter. Let's go for it. Tower Shield Specialist. We don't lose much, we actually gain quite a bit. So we'll go with that. So for Tower Shield Specialist, we are going to want to go one-handed. Dex Int or Dex Cha. Let's see. So we could go Rapier and Shield. Probably Int will be better for us. Let's see. Now we have literally all these backgrounds for our character. Oh, hang on. We got stuffs to do.
Do you need help?
I'm just getting everything moved over real quick. Where is the button? There it is. It is time for a Stream Raiders. Where? So let's get Stream Raiders up. There we go. Get that up and let's start the battle. Hell Knight, we actually will get a Hell Knight in our party.
Aren't I in the party already?
Victory! Dragon Kobold and Decken, you guys get the rewards. Now on to the next battle. We're going after the frog. Caution, wet floor. Place your troops, everyone. Boop. And let us go back. Back to the game. Move back. Controls. Let's see. What do we want to be? These each give like specialties for stuff. Ooh, +2 on initiative. That's really good. That's really good. Now we build up our stats. All right, so we're gonna want high dex. I think this is solid. Dex 20. Oof, tower shields are going to take away from our dex though. So we're going to have to be a little bit careful about that until we start leveling up. That's fine. Or we could go two-handed fighter. Ooh. Two-handed fighter. What do you guys think? Two-weapon fighting? We could try that.
I don't know why you would only want to fight with one hand.
Okay, I'm kind of feeling it. I'm kind of feeling it.
Now, Mr. Krabs?
I'm gonna move things around. We're gonna be boring. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Don't blame me. Yes, yes, I am. Yep, we did do Stream Raiders, and we got the next one coming up. So go ahead and place your troops, everybody, please. Now we got skills. Ooh, they added little symbols. That's new. That's really cool. So these are the different abilities that you guys get. One of the most important ones is persuasion for us. I'm sorry. I'm keeping the Kitsune picture. In my head, that is him right there. Perception, the most rolled stat in the game. And what else do we want to give our character? Parkour! We'll do parkour. And now we have 3 feats to choose from. We have a lot of feats to choose from. The good thing is, this game gives you the ability to choose things that are good. So we'll go weapon finesse, which means if we're using a light weapon like daggers or... You know, if we're going this, do we want to play rogue maybe? Would we maybe want to do rogue instead? Ah, so hard. Ah, this is the problem with making a character here. There's so many things you could want to do. Let's see. This is one of my problems when I'm making a character. I want to do all of the things. Proved initiative is very good. Being able to go first is very, very good. Two-weapon fighting. Just build a wall. Ooh, Prana Strike is very good. It's power attack, but for dexterity. That's what our Paladin is going to be, though. That's what she's actually starts as, is the Tower Shield Heavy Armor build. So I'm trying to avoid stepping on other characters, what they are.
Indecisiveness.
No, there's just so much that we can do. That's like one of the downsides for the game, which isn't actually that bad of a downside. I'm just curious real quick for Rogue. Or we could do the Slayer. The Slayers are fun. I'll try his Slayer. I'll try his Slayer. Now we get to choose our god. But I don't want to be evil yet. You could worship the evil god as Modus. Or you could worship Nethys, who can also be evil, or Norgribear, or Rovagug. Let's go Shaylin. Shaylin's got a lot of stuff. So we could do that.
Well, gotta go, but I wish you have fun.
I've never actually done a Shaylin run.
I have the right god in mind, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yay.
A running joke in one of the adventure paths is everyone who worshipped Shaylin
Mere flesh wound.
was actually gay.
Adventures await.
And both of us were worshippers of Shaylin. So it got kind of awkward. Especially when our characters kind of hit on each other. Now we can set birthday. Each month is named after one of the gods.
You forgot the best part.
What?
So,
Let us be
in
off.
that story, I wasn't there right away. You can keep, like, looking at your stuff as I do this.
Oh, we're good.
He was playing a character named Meadow. The other person was named Mebris. Mebris was a male inquisitor
Yes, he was an Inquisitor of Shaylin.
of Shaylin. Meadow was vampire boy from Evil Land, noble child, soul knife. I later was a ranger. And, so the GM rolled up, turned up everyone in the town that worshipped Shaylin was gay, and because Meadow's character was fallen for Mebris, the town started to think everyone was just gay, and since one openly hit on the other, it's gay. And that goes for a while, until Mebris dies. We go on a side quest to get them reincarnated, and the GM randomly rolls for gender, which I feel like is slightly bad. It should be up to the player, but regardless, Mebris came back as a female goblin, in which Meadow, outside of being happy, hears my character comment, "At least it's not gay now."
It was kind of a silly little thing. It was fun. It basically went on for like over a year. And we've got our Slayer made. Let's go in. Welcome to Kenabres, everyone. Don't worry, we won't be here long. Make way, coming through. Fetch a healer quickly.
Hey, somebody! We got a wounded fighter. Can we get a healer over here?
My, would you look at this? But why would you drag a wounded fighter into the middle of the festival square? Couldn't he be carted off somewhere else, like, oh, I don't know, an infirmary? Or an accommodating ditch?
This is our Oracle of Life, Darren. I love Darren. Oh, he is so much fun. He is neutral evil.
Make room, everyone. Step back.
Oh, Halloran has a portrait
the matter?
now. He didn't have that
happened to him?
before.
The wound looks nasty. Who did this to him? Demons, Prelate. We found him barely alive outside the walls of Kenabres.
Fun fact, you can mouse over any words that are in purple, and it will show you a tooltip about them. So it will explain all the information of everything you want to know about it. So if you want to know more about what Kenabres is, you can right-click Kenabres, and it will show you the city. And it will talk about it, so you can kind of get the lore without... we are playing Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous right now. So yeah, this deals with the problem of anyone who hasn't played this game or know the lore of the world. Anything you don't know, you can just click and read more about. Kenabres is one of the cities of Medelvian. It is basically right on the edge of what is called the World Wound. The World Wound is a rip between the world of Golarion, the prime material plane, and the Abyss. And demons are trying to come through it. I am playing a Slayer.
The walls, you say? Enemy doesn't usually stray so close to the city. Must fortify the defenses. And you, hold fast. Don't die. We'll see you right.
Alright.
We'll get you patched up now. But first, you there, guard.
Run.
Take his weapons. Bearing arms is not permitted during the festival. Wounded or not, everyone must abide by the rules. He can get his things back after the festival.
Oh, Halloran.
O Inheritor, leader of our troops, the sharpened edge of our blades and the unyielding strength of our armor. Iomade, I beseech you, grant your mercy. Heal his wounds. Here, here.
I
That's
won't
the
give up that
Crusader
easily.
spirit. My powers are not enough here. Someone call for Terendelev. You there. Yes, you. Stop dithering and gawping and make yourself useful. Go and get Terendelev.
Prelate, surely there is somebody else here better suited to running errands.
I'll get her! Terendelev! Has anyone seen Terendelev?
Be quick about it before it's too late. Now, who are you? I don't remember seeing you before, and I have an excellent memory for faces.
Oh, Halloran. I'm Kerr.
That's the first I've heard of that name. Who are you then? What's your business in the city?
My dear prelate, please, for the sake of the festivities, stop interrogating this poor man. He has been through enough already. Go on. I'll take care of him.
All right, as you wish. You are our protector, and a dragon at that. So I shall defer to your wisdom. But be on your guard. I've been informed he was wounded near Kenabres. That means the demons are prowling just outside the walls. And the city is crawling with their spies. Others may be able to relax on this holiday, but not you or I. Not the defenders of this city.
Yeah, he's kind of... It's only $40 on Steam.
Pry loose the grudging grip of pain. Cast off the veil of suffering flesh. Let light and life go forth in triumph to repel the skulking shade of death. There.
Thank you for helping me.
I accept your thanks, but my work is not yet done.
Who are you?
My name is Terendelev. I am the protector of the city.
Are you really a dragon?
You don't believe me? Perhaps I should retake my true form and engulf this square with my ice breath to win your trust. Pay no mind to my current guise. I appear this way when I walk among the people. I would hamper the festivities if I tried to attend in my true form.
Oh. I got the game for free because of the pass comes with the next 3 expansions and add-ons.
I do not know yet.
What happened to me?
And that troubles me. I am not entirely sure what the demons did to you. This wound is no ordinary injury, and it was inflicted by no ordinary weapon. I have rid you of your pain and restored your strength, but only time will allow you to heal fully.
Can I go?
Certainly, but be careful.
The pass gives you
managed to get
access
you
to
back on
all
your
3
feet,
DLCs
but I have not
at a
healed
cheaper
you
price
fully.
than what you would buying them
Alas,
individually.
sooner or
That's what the
later,
pass is for.
Your pain will return. But do not be discouraged. You will recover, I promise you that. Tomorrow, come to the cathedral and say that you are expected by Terendelev, protector of Kenabres. We will find a way to help
Terendelev
you.
is good people.
But for now, put this out of your mind and enjoy the festival. They are all too rare in this time of war, and merriment is one of the best medicines.
Day in the city. We get to go have some fun now. Now we got control. We can rotate the map. So let's go over here.
Let us be off.
Wow. We're fast. We're a lot faster than we used to be. This is our inventory right here. So you can check everything out. Any quests you got. Since I pre-ordered the game, I get the engraved Lucky Bracelets for free. Now, let's do this. Don't worry, I'm sure everything's going to be perfectly fine. Set over here.
Let's move.
Now these are the different abilities we've got right now. And let's do this. There's not much to do really here. This is just kind of getting used to the controls and everything. Normally we would be having tooltips come up explaining everything and how to do it, but I turned those off because I've already done this so many times. Ooh, they got a lot of new effects. This wasn't here before.
Your city will fall to me. Your followers will feed my hunger.
Those are rocks. Those are CR 8 or 9 demons, I believe, if I remember right. A lot of these are higher level demons. Trendalib.
Discari, Lord of Locusts, leave my city!
That's a god right there. That's a demon god.
Let the feast begin.
Discari's here. Discari himself. Blimey! One minute we had a dragon, the next, bam, she was gone. What are you gonna do? Fight or flee? If flee is your plan, let me help you out. I've got a scroll here with a good protective spell.
Discari. Larger than an elephant, this towering insectile nightmare wields a scythe made of bone. His wings are swarms of biting flies, and his inhuman eyes glitter with cruel intelligence. Discari, demon lord of chasms, infestations, and locusts, is believed by many scholars to be the usher of the apocalypse. He carved his realm from the raw matter of the abyss using his great scythe rift carver, a weapon he crafted from the remains of the strange creature his father, Pazuzu, mated with tens of thousands of years ago. Discari and his cult long plagued the northern nation of Sarkoris, where his cultists were eventually driven into the Lake of Mists and Vales of Eredin. Yet upon Eredin's death, Discari's influence on Galarian ripened and burst, transforming Sarkoris into the demon-haunted World Wound. The World Wound is the area that has constant rifts, permanent rifts from the Abyss into Galarian, this world, always open. AKA, it's slowly turning into the Abyss. And the demons are constantly trying to expand their territory and basically turn this world into another layer of the Abyss. And give me the weapon. I want to fight.
Sure thing. Here, take this. Best crossbow I've got. The person who made it said it could pierce the hide of a demon lord even. Good luck! Try not to get eaten now!
Here we go.
A mortal gnat snaps its jaws at the Lord of Locusts.
I don't know. I haven't been able to try to fix it yet.
Behold the death I sow.
I didn't want to screw with the computer too much, so I was going to wait for you to get back. We literally just finished character creation. That was the opening cutscene, basically.
The silver dragon, Terendelev, the defender of Kenabres, fell in battle. Hardly surprising, as she had to fight the demon lord Discari himself. He willed the land to part and swallow all who dared to stand in his way. But the war was still far from over.
So, fun fact, in the original Wrath of the Righteous adventure path, it's not Discari that shows up to attack here. It is the Storm Baylor, whose name is really, really long and complicated, I don't want to mispronounce right now, who attacked and killed Terendelev. The reason they used Discari here instead of him is because Discari literally doesn't show up until the very last book, and he's actually supposed to be the big bad of all the adventure path and everything. So they decided to use him here to introduce our big bad to the game.
What is that about Sirio is saying there?
No, I didn't. I tried.
You tried?
Yes. And then I kept changing the character from like 6 or 7. You can create your own party from scratch, Cody. What you can do is you can either remake the characters who are already there, you can retrain them as whatever you want them to be, or you can just hire your own party and use them. But if you hire your own party, you do not get their abilities and such, or like their story and everything. But yeah, no, if you want your paladin to actually be a sneaky rogue, you can do that. You could retrain her as a rogue. So we want to change the... So, 1 second while I change
Graphics.
Yep, I was turning on turn-based mode.
Ah.
Boop. Alright, let's get this game looking better for you guys. So what do we want for this one?
Scroll down. Can you scroll any further?
Nope, this is it.
Oh, well then that one.
There we go.
Much better.
That looks way better.
So what did he do that chat was saying otherwise, Sirio? Tattle on him.
Look how pretty it looks, you guys. Oh, look how pretty it is.
Oh, holy mother of...
A small woman with messy brown hair winces in pain, uttering a stream of curses through clenched teeth. She's pinned to the ground by a couple of weighty boulders.
Hey, stay with me. You actually got pretty lucky. You fell down into a black hole. But at least you're not on your own. You've got a great companion. Everything's going to be just fine. Tell me something. Can you feel your legs?
I feel them all right. When say no to a little less feeling in them. My ankle's killing me, but my back seems to still be in one piece. My head, too.
That's all that matters. Now, we're going to... Hey! Fancy meeting you down here. You're the one that Terendelev healed today, right? You aren't injured, are you? Will you help me get her out from under the boulders?
Sela, for those who don't know, she is one of the face characters for Pathfinder. She is the Paladin who is always used. And they actually use the story that she has in the actual game for whenever she's a face character in this game too, which is very nice. Now we get some fun choices. So here you can go, why should we help her? Or you have diplomacy checks, athletics checks, or a knowledge check that you can try to make. And it shows you the difficulty and how much of a bonus you have for something. I'm not evil, so I'm not doing this. If it says evil next to it or a certain like alignment or such, it will count as an action of that variety. So I'm going to go for an athletics roll to see if we can try to lift these rocks off of her. If you're a wizard, usually like you could go world to try to help, because then you're going to try to use something as a lever instead of just using brute force. Let's see if we can do it. Come on, high roll. We have a 55% chance of making it. Succeed in an athletics check. Summoning all your strength, you manage to lift the rocks up enough to free the wounded woman from the rubble. If you fail that, Sela will get exhausted because she'll be the one who has to do it all.
Damn it all. I think it's broken. Oh well, I've had worse. I'll just make myself a splint out of something. Thanks for the help. I wouldn't have lasted long on my own stuck under there. I'm Inevia Tirabade, of the Eagle Watch. I was overseeing security at the festival square. I thought maybe spies or demon worshippers might have something nasty planned. What actually happened, though, now that I did not see coming. I don't think anyone could have been prepared for that.
Time for stream raiders. So let's get on over real quick.
I don't... So far, I have to say, I wish that they would either read off the action things or pause for you to read them in between voice. But that's just a small, minor nitpick.
We're just happy that we got voice acting this time, because we didn't have that before.
That is fair.
They added it later, but we're happy getting what we could. Alright, stream raiders. Let the battle begin. Start the battle. Victory is ours! Wolfab with the Buster Scrolls. Who for the gold? And Dragon Kobold, 2 more Bomber Scrolls.
Nice.
Now, on to the next battle.
For this one, instead of the flag bearer,
okay.
Scroll to the right and place the dinosaur.
This one?
Yeah, the ward beast.
Boop. Place your troops, everybody, and we will start the next battle soon.
I have a quest to place those as well, so.
Gotcha. Back to the game.
Well, I'm Sela, Paladin by the grace of Iomade. I crossed the whole continent to come to Mendeb and fight demons. And well, I've been fighting for a while now. I don't even want to think what might be happening up there in the city. Kenabres has lost the protection of Terendelev, and of the Wardstone too, looks like. It's a relic without equal. It was placed here personally by Iomade's herald, with the goddess's blessing. I really wanted to go see it, to pray before it. But there's no point worrying about a stone when there are people dying in the streets.
So the Wardstones is a network of magical relic stones that were set up by the goddess Iomade and her angels. The Wardstones serve as a network around the world rune that keeps demons from teleporting or summoning demons through the ward. It serves as a giant fence. They have to manually walk through it, and it severely weakens them in their abilities when they're going through it. The fact that they teleported in here like this is not something that they should have been able to do. The Wardstone should have stopped them from doing that.
Yeah, things are looking grim enough, but don't lose heart. Wardstone or no, dragon or no, Kenabres will never give in. Simple as. Well, we've introduced ourselves. What about you?
We're here to fight the Abyss.
A fellow crusader! Welcome, brother. This is great. I would have been happy to have any companion in this, but it's nice to be stuck down here with somebody who's my kind of crazy.
Sela's great. I like her a lot.
It's a good thing you've still got your faith. Because right now, to be totally honest, faith's probably the only thing we do have. Now then, I'll hobble my way out of here somehow. The city ain't far, only 30 paces or so. That's if you're going straight up, of course. I'm afraid we're gonna have to go the long way round.
To summarize, there are 3 of us, with 5 working legs, 3 pairs of decent hands, 2 clear heads, and 1 made of wood. That's mine. Underground monsters beware! Anevia, you stay behind us. You're in no fit state to fight. If we do come up against anything, the 2 of us will try to manage on our own first. Well, onward! May the good deities lead us back to the open sky soon.
Sela has joined the party.
No reason to pause.
Now we can see all the stuff that she's got right now. Let's see. Let's go. Okay. Tab is how we do it. They've been changing the key. Loot.
A lot of loot.
Yup. Because they take away your weapons and such.
Oh.
At the beginning, so they give you some gear here. Cloak of Resistance +1.
Hang on. Why do you look human? I thought you were a Kitsune.
They can shapeshift.
Oh. Shapeshift back.
Well, right now I'm just human. What do we want to go with right now? Nope. I need some finesse weapons right now. So we'll use a bow for right now until I can get something better. Seal, is there anything better for you at the moment? That's just a normal flail. I'll use you right now. Cold iron flail could come in handy. Alright, let's go. Scale. Ooh. Trend to lift scale. You restore life to a deceased party member. Oh, that's cool. Because before in the game, this did not have any abilities at all. This could not do anything at all. That's nice though, that they actually added that. That's really cool. Alright, let's go.
Who's there?
The fine apparel of this young half-elf woman is torn and stained with blood, dust, and dirt. However, she holds herself with such dignity that you would be forgiven for thinking you were at a high society party, and not in the dank catacombs under the city. Her fingers grip her rapier, hilt with confidence, ready to draw it at a moment's notice. At her feet lies a dead body so mutilated that at first glance it's hard to tell if it's an animal or a human.
Relax, friend. We're not demons or cultists. Don't poke my eye out with that thing, all right? We fell down here during the attack. I'm Sela, that's Anevia, and this is our new friend. We're looking for a way back to the surface.
Really? I'm so ever glad to hear it. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Camellia. I was also in the square when... I can scarcely believe it. How did all those demons get into the city? I thought, naively it now seems, that the Wardstone protected us from attack. And Terendelev, I can't wrap my head around it.
Let's find out more about her.
Who am I? Just an ordinary citizen who decided to take a stroll through the square on the day of the festival. But that's not what you wish to know, is it? You most likely wish to know whether I'll be a burden should you ask me to join your group. No need to worry about that. I can assure you that I am skilled with a rapier, and I also possess some knowledge of magic. I don't know. He must have been in the square when disaster struck. I tried to revive him, but he was already dead, sadly.
He didn't get these wounds from the fall. Be on your guard. Whatever killed him likely hasn't gone far.
Hang on. I think I know him. His name's Aravashniel, the egghead from the library. He was a good lad, even if he was kind of stuck up. May his soul rest in peace.
Wanna join us?
Certainly. Survivors should stick together. It's only sensible. Who knows what else could be prowling about in these caves? I can't argue with that. We're fortunate to be alive.
Hello.
Albeit underground.
Hey there, Fox Macro.
Daskari himself has come to Kenabres. There's no mistaking that ugly mug. Terendelev tried to fight him, but what could she do against a near deity? Even the Wardstone was no help. Our city used to be protected by powerful forces, but now...
We've seen how powerless they truly are. Henceforth, we shall have no one but ourselves to rely on, I suppose.
Alright, we gotta keep moving.
That's right. It would be the height of foolishness to survive a demon attack only to perish under a pile of rubble.
Let's see if this poor bloke has anything useful on him. Not to sound like a heartless brigand or nothing, but we kinda need all the supplies we can get right now.
So right now
I
this
use
would
the
be
voice of
teaching
the
you how to use a spell. She has 7 out of 11 hit points. She has Cure Light Wounds, so we click on that. Click on her. And she will cast it.
But spell slots.
Yeah?
They're important.
Yes. But she's fine. She's not a full caster. She's a partial caster. Ooh, yay. Masterwork Dagger.
Hey there, Sirio. Well, hey again.
Let's get moving.
We've basically just been recruiting people to our party.
We are the light.
Turn-based mode. This is basically showing how the game works. Alright, let's go. Boop. So I'm back here. We have a bow equipped, so we're gonna try to kill the centipede.
Forward!
Pop goes the centipede.
Great, now you can eat it.
Well, there's other centipedes.
I'll cut you wide open.
I like using turn-based mode just because it feels easier here. Yeah, these guys also, you can look at them. If you succeed on a inspection check, you can get like their stats and such here. So I can right click there and I can look at what they're immune to, what they can do, their attacks, their abilities, and any special things that they've got. And you can do this for every enemy to look at like their stats, their abilities, everything. Which is handy sometimes.
But can you eat them?
The light.
No! Sela, why?
We won't falter.
Up.
Being able to eat them is important.
No, no, we don't need to eat them. Ooh, dead body. Give me your loot. Yoink.
You padded armor.
So she has, she got a custom artwork for this now. She didn't have that before. This is an item that basically is stuck on her. You can't take it off of her. Because her alignment is undetectable. So we don't know what she is.
Evil. She is clearly evil.
We will meet other evil characters. I can't wait for you to meet Darian. Oh, he's a delight. Alright, let's keep going.
March on.
Ooh, another scale. Hello, friend.
I tire of waiting. Strike with all
Do
your
not
might.
Do not waver.
So for you, already attacked.
The
We
spirits
surprised
demand
it.
your blood.
So we have a surprise round right now going.
No glory without risk.
5-foot shift, study targets. That gives us a bonus on attack and damage.
We can do it.
And snipe goes the fly.
Onwards.
I've done this
We will
fight
be
like
victorious.
8-9 times, honestly. So going through this area is literally child's
You are
play.
today's sacrifice.
Pop. And unlike the starting area of Kingmaker, this game doesn't hate you. Oh, you cheeky little
The
bitch.
Inheritor, guide my blade into the fray.
Go for their
Shank.
hearts.
Red body. Ooh, braces of armor. And healing potions. And scroll.
Let us be off.
Let's go. What's up, Wolfab?
You kind of like this?
They will break against our resolve.
Hey there, Dragon Man.
Hello.
I'll cut you wide open.
So he is surprised right now. They're also flat-footed, so that means.
Take you!
One up. Die, fly.
Demands your blood.
So for those that are new here today, Kerr, one of my roommates, is playing this game while I'm just kind of co-streaming with them. He threatened to shoot somebody if I didn't let him share this with you guys.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, right. No, he definitely did not do that. I am not being held at gunpoint against my will.
And we're also streaming this game tomorrow, too. From 3 to 10. So make sure everyone shows up so we can continue our adventure. Kill the lizard!
Do not waver!
Why you go first? No, 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 no. Aha! You can't get through my armor!
Strike with all your might.
Yes?
The chat.
Yes, yes, I believe me. Dragon, I know. I understand this pain. I understand this pain. Thank you, Anivia. Let's go, everyone. It just looks so pretty, though, too. They did a really good job on making everything look nice.
I want to play this game myself now.
It's fun. You can be evil, you can be good, you can be whatever you want. You can't do that, unfortunately, even if you play a druid. Though druid is something I kind of want to play on one of my runs. I've never actually played a slayer
I can't
yet.
just walk away. It's got to be here somewhere.
Hi, Lan. You struggle to make out the man's features in the gloom. As soon as he steps into the circle of light, however, you realize that you've never encountered a creature like this before. This stranger looks like the work of a vivisectionist who attempted to stitch together a lizard and a man.
WotR.
Yes, you can be. One of your paths could be a gold dragon.
Who is that?
Hi, Windwog.
You should read off more of this.
The woman just looks like a strange as her companion, like a cross between a cat and a spider. When she catches sight of you, she immediately drops into a fighting stance. Her movements reveal the lethal grace of a wild predator.
The do-gooders here to save our mongrel souls, no doubt. Wait, they might know what's going on up there.
Demons are laying waste to Kenabres.
If things are as bad as you say, then we all have to hurry.
You didn't come from the direction of the shield mace. Damn it. I couldn't care less about what's happening on the surface, but the maze.
I realize that you guys have your own troubles, but we need to be in Kenabres. People are dying up there. Please, show us the way out.
Who are you, Tieflings?
Tieflings are the descendants of people who sullied themselves by mating with demons. Our ancestors would never sink that low. We are the underground crusaders, the children of the Crusade's finest.
Sadly, underground crusaders is a bit of a mouthful, so people usually just call us mongrels.
You just love repeating that, don't you, Lan? Mongrels. That's what the Uplanders call us. But we call ourselves Neathers.
No matter what you call us, it's not gonna stop our horns, hooves, or tails from growing.
In Kenabres, they're called mongrels. People say that they come up to the surface at night and eat anyone foolish enough to wander alone after midnight. To tell you the truth, I thought you guys were just a tale to tell kids at night.
That's human gratitude for you. Our forefathers suffered the consequences of demonic corruption, all to protect Mendev and Golarion. And for what? So we could become monsters used to frighten children.
So when the world wound opened up and the portal started opening, Mendev and some of the other nations...
We need to talk right here.
Oh. Mendev and some of the other nations opened up and started gathering armies for the First Crusade, as it was called. And these are the children of the First Crusaders.
So
Every
can you play
Mongol
as one
has
of
their
them?
own.
Yeah,
take
they join
on
your
it.
party.
Our chief, for example, thinks of us as something like a reserve military force. He thinks we're standing by until the moment we're needed, and when we emerge on the surface and save the day, all the people will see how good we are, and they'll love us for it. Yeah, he leaves that last part out when he talks about it, of course, but it's easy enough to read between the lines. This is the hall where we remember the glory of our forebears. Sorry about the mess. It doesn't usually look like this, trust me. Sometimes we even wipe the dust off the exhibits.
This is where the relics of the First Crusaders are displayed. Our lives are short. Our glories are quickly forgotten. But this place helps us to remember that we are just as worthy as anyone else. And that our lives are not lived in vain.
What I was meaning when I asked that is, can you, as your main character, play as one of these?
Oh, you can't be a mongrel, no. That's not one of the races.
Can you be a kobold?
The First Crusaders? You've been down here that long? That's crazy.
That's none of your bit.
We're looking for a holy sword. It was here, in the center, sticking out of a rock. The sooner we find it, the better. Some kids from our tribe took off for the shield maze. They figured it had collapsed, and now it's their time to go up to the surface, like all the legends foretold. Except they don't have a clue what's waiting for them up there. They're not fighters. And Saul, the chief of our tribe, is dead set against it. He says that now isn't the time for the underground crusaders to take up arms. If we get the holy sword, we might be able to change the chief's mind.
It's a fool's errand. None of us will be able to hold the sword, let alone use it to save anyone. It's not an ordinary weapon. It's made from righteous heavenly flame and will burn anyone who touches it. Do you think you're special, Lan?
I'll pick it up with my teeth and tie it to my hand if I have to. It doesn't matter. An angel's sword and a troop of stalwart mongrels will be able to work a minor miracle. Speaking of which, you're still here, Wendu, which means that deep down, you know it's possible.
Maze, does it really lead to the surface?
Yes. There are other ways up, but they are far from here. And after the earthquakes, there's a good chance they've collapsed. But the maze... There's a legend among our people.
You got this,
that when
dragon.
the walls of the maze fall, that will be a signal for us, the underground crusaders, that the time has come to go up to the surface and fight the demons in the final confrontation. Until then, the people say the maze is shielding us from taking rash actions. I'm the only one in our whole tribe to have been in the maze, and even I don't know if it's true. But the further I went in the maze, the fresher the air became. That means that it really must lead to the surface.
When the ceiling and walls started shaking, the young ones in our tribe lost their heads. They figured the maze was going to collapse, so it was time to go up to the surface. They grabbed whatever weapons were on hand and ran off toward the maze. They think the maze is no longer a danger to them. They've been listening to Wendwog too much.
Don't try to blame this on me. Yes, I told them that our people are capable of making our way through the maze. In the future. But I always told them to wait until I had made a map of all the maze's dangers. I warned them 100 times. But it was no use. My words just went in one ear and out the other.
A holy sword? How did it wind up down here?
It came here with its owner. A long time ago. 50,000 gongs to be precise.
70 years ago, in Uplander time.
50,000 gongs ago, our forebears found a dead angel here, along with the bodies of his comrades. The tribe gave them a dignified burial, and they were laid to rest with their weapons. But the flaming angelic sword was stuck in a rock, and no one was able to pull it out. It burned to the touch, like real fire. So the rock was placed over the angel's grave. It should be here somewhere.
Maybe the angel will dig himself out and find the sword for us. That might be our best shot in this chaos.
Lan, watch your tongue.
We shall help you find the sword.
Thanks. An extra pair of eyes can only help. The sword will be easy enough to spot. It looks, swordy. Help us, and in return, we'll get you out of here.
Now we're talking. Let's get to work. It's a good thing we all bumped into each other, isn't it?
What, you want to find the sword quickly so the underground monsters bring you back to the surface? So be it.
Land's fun.
Oh, they're not actually part of your party?
Not yet. They join right after this.
Let's
I found.
Now what is that?
Something.
Perception!
What was that? Oh, grinding stone?
Yep. These are just little things. Basically, this is showing how you can perceive stuff and find hidden things. Perhaps some kind of temple. So this is a lore religion check. So you have your best character who knows lore religion. Take a roll, and then if you succeed, you get information. If you fail, you don't.
I hope you appreciate
I succeeded it. The technique is crude, but the figure was clearly crafted with genuine feeling. Judging by the style of the armor, the knight is from the First Crusade. Boop. Boop. Yeah, these are all just little knick-knack things. Alright, set up.
They're gold! Or what will
What's
be
that
turned
there?
into gold. Yeah, Timber, I enjoy games like this. I need to do Baldur's Gate 2 again.
I found something.
I don't know how I feel about the fact that they're like, I found! I found! I found!
No, they only say that with hidden things.
Okay.
Yeah. So all those purple things that were showing up, those are things you have to pass a perception check to find. Basically to let you know there's a secret item there. Day 15, month Erodus, the 8th month of the year 4715. A strange flash pierces the gloom and Kerr feels drops of searing blood run down his chest. The wound healed by Trendelev reopens and weeps scarlet, but there is no pain or weakness. A hazy scene appears, a cave chamber. This one or another? One entirely? Kerr's heartbeat quickens and a stream of thoughts suddenly bursts into his mind. Thoughts that clearly belong to another. Treachery. They betrayed me, trapped me, and stabbed me in the back. My trusted allies, my treasured friends, the people I swore to protect, the people from whom I descended from heaven and came to this turbulent mortal world. Now you can just put your mouse over heaven, and it gives you the information on it. So if you don't know anything about it, you can just read it. There they are, up ahead. In the gloom of the cave. What were they waiting for? Are they afraid to draw any closer? Do they believe I'm about to die from the traitorous blows? Next to me, a quiet moan. A girl with a golden braid lies on the rocks, clutching her slashed side. She refused to join with the traitors and paid dearly for it. I could have tried to run, but I will not. While I still have strength, I must. I'll recognize the foreign origin of these thoughts, growing truths, so I can control them somehow. Let's try to heal the wounded girl, which we'll do right after this. Stream Raiders!
Oh,
Alright, to battle, everyone!
Cheeria. It's actually Kerr that is, playing the game, but yes, I do like the looks of it so far.
I've been really loving this game. I've been playing this game for about the last almost year now. This game has actually been getting a lot of really good remarks. It's been getting like 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10, and like 4 out of 5 stars. Victory is ours!
You need to give Wolfab 10 crowns. Because he had most kills.
Okay.
So in the chat box.
Where?
On the other screen. Exclamation point. Coins. Space. Add. At. Wolfab. And then 10. And no other crowns to give out. So back to the game now. And on to the next battle.
The next fight. Place your troops, everybody.
Flag bearer again.
Let's heal the wounded girl. A spark of healing magic illuminates the eerie, murky scene before Kerr. The wounded girl opens her eyes and whispers, Lariel, you said that everything was going to change soon. You said you and the other warriors of heaven would be leaving us on a grand mission to stop the demons forever. Is that true? The frenzy of foreign thoughts comes faster and faster like a rushing river, and images flashes over one after another. The priestess in colorful robes observing the stars. A young female paladin praying, clutching her glowing sword. A majestic golden-winged angel gazing into the distance, his face covered by a helmet but his voice ringing clear. Only if you're willing and only if you're ready, there is no going back. Then don't waste your strength healing me, the girl whispers. Your mission is more important. You take care. It is near. There, in the vision, the darkness of the cave stirs into motion. Something massive appears from within its depths. A vague shadow, an outline, a nightmare come to life. A wave of odious chirping and rustling emanates from the shadow, the sound piercing like hot irons lancing through flesh and bone. The traitors fall to their knees before the shadow in reverent ecstasy, and the wooden girl thrashes in her death throes. We'll check. Or knowledge check. We're gonna go for will, baby. We have a 70% chance of making it. Succeeded at it. The force of the attack, though originating in a vision, is terrifying, but Kerr is stronger. He shakes off the pain and torpor, but alas, the one who sent the vision cannot claim the same. He is broken and exhausted. A monstrous shadow emerges from the murk of the cave. It is not real, exists only in the strange vision or memory, but the thrill of fear it provokes is more than real. The shadow's features starkly resemble those of Discari, the terrifying demon lord. In a movement as swift as thought itself, the monster's hand wraps around the throat of the one called L'Oreal. The foolish angel, struggling on the rocks like a fly with its wings torn off, intones the shadow. Its voice changes as it moves, shifting from a quiet whispering to a sonorous shout, becoming young, then old and quavering. Where is your goddess angel? Where is your self-assured herald? How is it that you are dying here, alone, so far from the light of your heaven? A strange calm envelops the thoughts of the one called L'Oreal. He recognizes who stands before him, and he knows he will never bow down before this enemy. The flaming sword flares to life in his hand, bright, pure, flickering with multicolored sparks, like a sunbeam through stained glass. Slash. The blade slices through the demonic creature's flesh, and the monster recoils with a howl, releasing his grip on L'Oreal's throat. The angel falls back heavily on the rocks. His vitality is ebbing, but his pride remains undiminished. He grips the sword and with his last burst of strength, plunges it into the rock. Kerr senses the vision is fading, the rush of thoughts diminishing like a river running dry. Last thing he hears is this. You will kill me, monster, this I know, but one day someone will come here and raise up my sword. They will raise it up and save and protect the innocent. The vision disappears, vanishing in a burst of colors. Kerr does not hear the final words, but he seems to complete the thought, taking it to heart. The words fly from his lips, and with them something else. The heat blazing in Kerr's chest fades away. The edges of the scarlet wound close, leaving not even a scar behind. Looking down, Kerr sees the flaming sword in his hand, or rather, its outline, the memory of what the sword looked like. With a final surge of warmth and soothing light, the sword vanishes and the light is drawn into his hand. Kerr senses that it will return. All he needs to do is call it.
Hey, are you all right? You were kinda glowing just now.
Selenia is offering up a prayer to Iomade.
That was it. The light of heaven. But how?
He's holding me back, you guys. Please send help.
What did you do with it? Where did it go?
You saw it too? The traders, the dying girl?
It's only us here. Your group, you, me, Wendu, and the light of heaven that sort of got, sucked into you. Any chance you can whip it out again? We do kinda need it. Sorry, I crack jokes when I get nervous, and when I'm upset, and when I'm happy. Anyway, what I said, it came out wrong. We need to bring you to Chief Sull. You can show everyone the light of heaven, we'll rally the tribe and go into the maze, and we'll get back our kin.
And what if he can't make it happen a second time? What then? The tribe will just say we're crazy and turn its back on us.
We can reveal the light of heaven to them. This requires the angel mythic path, so there are going to be things called mythic paths in the game that we are going to find, and eventually we have to lock into one mythic path. But that's not till the third chapter of the game, the very start of the third chapter / the end of the second chapter. So right now, since we have the angel ability, since we found the sword, we can choose to do this, and we will. Let's reveal the light of heaven to them.
That is just... wow, I mean, that's amazing! Heaven has truly blessed you.
This power is the most majestic thing I've ever seen in all my life. Is this what the sun is like, Lan?
Yes, it's similar. But this light is more... golden? Chief Sull needs to see this. Now that we have the power of angels on our side, he can't say no. He'll have to assemble a troop to storm the maze. You Uplanders care about your kids, right? Help us save ours. Without them, we won't survive. And then, the perils of the maze won't be so bad if we go together. We'll make our way through it and find the way to Kenabres.
I think I saw the memories of L'Oreal, the angel who died here.
L'Oreal? That really was L'Oreal? The angel from the legends. The ancestors even got his name right on the gravestone. The chief will be thrilled.
You. Thousands of gongs and no one's been able to touch it. And now you, an ordinary creature of flesh and blood, no different to us, get the sword and start talking about visions.
Yep.
Now, Wentwog, don't be a sore loser. He is clearly different from us. The sword appeared before him, along with the angel's name and all that other stuff. Because he doesn't carry our mongrel taint. Heaven doesn't give a damn how special we are. We're born with evil inside us. Heaven doesn't need to know any more than that. I know you're willing to tear anyone apart to uphold our people's honor, but you and Sol, you just refuse to face the truth. We are the way we are because our ancestors' bodies were corrupted by the abyss. It does the same thing to plants and animals. There's nothing heroic or special about it. It doesn't make us better, and it doesn't make us worthier. Let's go. We'll take the short route. Well, the only route, really.
Huh? What's that?
What do we have here?
Now they've joined our party. And if you look here, we have a little protection from evil on us because of the sword. Alright, everyone. Parkour!
Stupid thing.
I said parkour!
Punish me, for I failed. Stupid thing.
There we go.
Go for their heart! We are the light! They
Kill the
are
speeder!
darkness.
I'll cut you wide open.
Kill the speeders! Kill the
Into the fray.
speeders!
We can do it!
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Yay, Nivea, thank you.
The spirits demand your blood.
The light, take you!
Come on, people, stop missing.
Forwards!
People, come on.
You won't survive me.
I'll rip you apart!
There we go. Boop, boop, boop.
Did you kill them all?
Yep, we killed the speeders.
Good. Spiders should always be destroyed. Preferably with fire.
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
Parkour! Hello, Earth Elemental Coon.
I'm all ears.
Save the last one for me.
No glory without risk!
We won't falter!
They'll beg me to stop!
You are today's sacrifice.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Strike with all your might!
Got ya. Good job, Windog. Bye. loot the skeleton. Wandy the Wonder Wand. The final member of our party. Wand of Cure Light Wounds. Alright, let's go everyone.
Follow me. March on.
Endure this!
Heartbeat quickens.
Lan is a monk that uses a bow. So his special ability allows him to get 2 attacks per turn.
The light take you.
I am a slayer.
Go for their hearts.
No match for me.
Right now I'm waiting to get actual some melee weapons. Because I don't got any yet. They're really good for a two weapon fighting. Core dodge.
I'll rip you apart.
Over here. See if I can hit you.
You've crossed the wrong.
Yes, I can. Haha. The Angel Sword is for the Mythic Path. It will allow you to do things once we unlock the Mythic abilities at the end of Act 1. There will be a lot of stuff we'll get at the end of Act 1 that will be our Mythic feat, our Mythic abilities, and we can start choosing which way we want to go. Hi, friends!
Draw the first blood. I'll cut you wide open. The spirits demand your blood.
They'll beg me to stop.
So, I want to use this ability. Oh, I can't because... Oh, it's already dead. That's why I can't use it.
Forwards!
Into the fray.
You won't survive me.
Boink.
You are today's sacrifice.
Yeah, the Angel Sword is for just the Mythic Path. Because it's actually inside of us. It does give us this little ability, though, called Light of the Angels, which, sure, I'll use because it's for fun. It gives us all 1 bonus hit point. And enemies will get dazzled for 1d4 rounds.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Endure this.
There we go. Gotcha. See if the skeleton's got anything? Ooh. That's a Masterwork Greatsword. Fortunately, no one here really uses the Greatsword. Yet. Listen here, you. I know who you are or where you come from, but you and I are still the only 2 people here who can see things clearly. That's why I'm asking you, don't show the light of heaven to Soul. Lan is pretty sure I should show it to him. Lan, Windog grimaces and a guttural husky snarl unfurls from her throat. He wants to play the hero. His first idea, if you remember, was to grab the sword and ride headlong into the maze. Does that sound like a plan to you? To me, it sounds like suicide. The worst part is that the tribe might actually take his words to heart and follow where he leads. Don't you want to save the kids in the maze? I do want to, but I'm not going to risk the future of the tribe for the sake of a few stupid kids. Chief Soul is hesitant for good reason. He also understands how dangerous this is for the tribe. Land's the only one who benefits from these childish games of heroism. I'll go alone if I have to and find them or whatever's left of them, without any heroics, relying only on myself, risking only my life. When dark slows, you and your friends, you can come with me. Perhaps we can make it to the end of the maze together and find the way to the surface. I thought you considered the mongrels to be great warriors. The descendants of great warriors. I believe that my people are worthy of greatness, that we are strong and can do many things. That's why we were chased down here. We scared people, but it's the only thing to go hunting in the caves and another to find the shield maze. She leans closer, her pupils dilating. I've been there. I've spent my whole life training so I can make it through all the way to the end. There are more of us trackers at the start. We were young and stupid. What else? A couple of monsters when there's a whole world out there waiting for us. That's what we thought, but we weren't prepared, and the maze isn't just a physical challenge, it's cunning and full of traps. It's dark as the primordial night, and if you close your eyes and listen, you hear whispers right behind you and soft singing in the distance that seems to rise and fall with the beating of your heart. I had to learn from my friends' mistakes. I had to step away over their bodies and go further. I don't want to have to do that again. It will happen again if a crowd of ill-prepared fighters burst into the maze with no idea what's going on, all because Lamb believes that a glowing sword will solve all of our problems. I'll think about it. Let's go. Don't show the chief of the light, and I'll lead you through the maze to the surface. I swear it.
And thus, subterfuge.
Fun fact. Her alignment, you can look at it.
Ah. So she's evil.
She is evil, yes.
What is Lan?
He's lawful neutral. Let's get him the bracers. Dual wielding long swords.
But those aren't finesse, are they?
Nope.
And Pathfinder was when they were a lot more aggressive on things like that.
Yup. That's why I was waiting to get a second weapon. It's fine. I'm just gonna wait till I can get more weapons. We'll use a knife and a long sword. Alright, let's go. Kneel home.
Hey guys, I just want you all to know that Kerr is super adorable. But you are. Oh, there's somebody just sitting there fishing. We'll talk to him. Okay, go kill them.
No.
Why?
I'm good. Your first impression of the Mongrel village is of a squalid dump with the odors to match. Unblinking, glowing eyes watch you from the gloom, and deformed shadows float between the huts. You see some mongrels gutting white, eyeless fish while others are repairing fishing nets. All the signs of normal village life, but tense expectations hang in the air.
You can hear him? You mean me or Kerr or what, Sirio? Also, Kerr is more adorable than Aura. But I might be biased.
A heavy-set aged mongrel slowly shuffles his way towards you. The hair on his head grows in limp, wispy strands, and his face has a distinctly rat-like appearance, with pronounced teeth, and you can hear a rattling sound in his chest with every breath he takes. One of his eyes is white, fully scarred by cataracts, while the other gleams with moisture. Uplanders, eh? End times are upon us indeed. Chief Soul, we found the Angel's Sword, and we found the one who can wield it. Land points at you. He had a vision, now the Angel's Sword, together with the light of heaven, are somehow inside him. Gather the tribe, anyone who can hold a weapon. The young ones are still alive, we can go save them. Soul raises his hand with ragged, broken fingernails. Ah, Lan, always dreaming, always talking. You're too hasty for your own good. It's gonna get you in trouble. Soul eyes you up and down. An uplander with the light of heaven. That's too good for us. Our kind don't have good things happen. There's always a catch. Lan trusts people because he likes to believe. Isn't that right, Lan? I'm the chief. I don't work on faith. Show the light. When Dog stares at you intently like a cat watching a bird and shakes her head in warning. And we're gonna show the light. The heavenly flame flares to life at your unspoken command, bright, pure, dancing with multicolored sparks, like a sunbeam passing through stained glass. The mongrels abandon their tasks and stare, transfixed. The light is bright but not blinding. It is warm, but its warmth is soul deep. Soul is silent for a while. Tears are streaming down his wide, pallid face, but the old man doesn't even care to wipe them away. So it's true. The angel did not forsake us, no. He came back from the dead. He came to save our children. Lan gives you a nod of thanks. The scaled half of his face is indifferent, but the human half is visibly relieved, as if he wasn't sure all this time that you would support him. When Dog hisses at you like an angry cat. See these fishermen, these hunters, these husks of men and women? Their blood will be on on your hands. We have the blessing of angels who will survive and help the young tribesmen. Idiot, you see a bright light, now you think even the maze is no match for you? Yeah, pretty much.
We're main character. We got plot armor.
You always think the worst window. We're not on our own anymore in this. We got allies. Well, a couple at least. But one good fighter is worth 10 bad ones. You have the right of it, Lan, but we're neithers. We're going to wait. I sent a message to summon all the tribes. It'll take time, yes, but when the time will come, they'll all come for the light. Wait, Lan. Wait, Uplanders. Rest a while in one of our huts. Our home is your home. Alright, Chief, understood. Let's hope that a few hours isn't the difference between life and death for those kids. If they ask me what took so long, I'll tell them it was your decision. When Dog only grates her teeth in silence. And we leveled up! Boop! Level up, do 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 do. Level up, do 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 do. Level up, do 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 do. Level up. When do I get? I can't wait for level 5. 7. 7's gonna be good. We get a Slayer talent. Skill. Level up, do 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 do. Level up, do 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 do.
I gotta tickle you for the stream.
They didn't donate.
Oh, so they have to donate for me to tickle you. Okay.
Actually, Serio, in Pathfinder, like 80% of the population do not have class levels at all. To be like, even for just like a normal town or village, being like a level 3 cleric is a really big deal. Like anyone who is like level 5, that could be like a high priest somewhere. They could have a lot of pull, and once you start getting higher than that, that's basically a person showing up like that basically never happens. So even just like a level 1 or 2 character, that is a big deal in the world. We just don't see that because as players, like, we're always around that kind of thing. Level 1 is just like starting level. But in world, it's not that common. It really isn't.
Oh yeah. So we literally at level 5, we can go to any old village and just be like, we shall rule them as gods.
Yeah, like
angry gods.
Once you hit like level 5, that's where you start getting into like big spells like fireball, flight, lightning bolt, things like that. Let's see, which ones do we want?
All of them. So what class are you?
We are a Slayer. Slayers are a mix of fighter and rogue.
Ah. Trap finding seems like it'd be good.
We're gonna have 2 people who can do that in our party.
Ah.
We already have someone who can cover that. So right now we have what's called Study Target. I haven't been using it because we've been facing things that really don't matter. As a move action, we can study an enemy and we get +1 to all damage and attack rolls against them. And then once we hit level 3, we start getting sneak attack on any study target for free. So let's see. Probably want combat feats right now. Some of these get better as we go, but we can't get them yet. Not until like level 3. Or technically 4. So let's get more feats. Combat style feat. We want 2 weapon combat. Double slice for free. So we get extra damage on our second attack. And now for our actual party members, they have actually already set to level up. You can change it if you want to, but it's basically made to make it easier for you. And for her, I like hers. She has some good stuff, so we'll keep it that way. And she doesn't really get anything special right now. She gets Lay on Hands, which is freaking amazing. She can heal herself as a free action, basically. And she gets Divine Grace, which increases her saves equal to her charisma. So she gets a +2 on all saves. She is a Spirit Hunter Shaman. Camellia is. She's sort of our rogue person. Trickery is her thing, and stealth. So now we could choose a different hex for her if we want to. She's sort of a frontline person, so we want to keep her with some abilities that will help her with that. And Ice Plant is a good one for her. It gives her a +2 natural armor bonus, so I'm okay with keeping her that way. She has an AC of 21 with that. She is a caster / off tank. So we'll just finish her up, and then we'll go do Stream Raiders.
Stream Raiders!
So let's see. Desktop. Transition. Start the battle.
Spell.
I knew that. Haste. One of the things for the game though too is kind of having most things covered. Casters are going to be weak early game, but they become god tier late game. Like by the end of chapter 1, a caster is going to be very, very good. I'm planning to make Darian our summoner, because summoner is insane.
Yes, yes it is. Everything I've heard about summoner is that it is the most overpowered class in the game.
I could remake my character into a summoner. They just are really bad this early in the game. So once we unlock redoing it.
Wardstone with max troops, so he gets 20.
Okay. Coins.
No, coins add, then the add. There you go. And you can hit tab to autocomplete.
Okay.
And then he gets 20. And then we've got Wolffab with most kills. Have you seen Xander today?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Oh, shoot.
Hit the up arrow. it end, or that was it.
10?
10. Yeah, if they get above 5 and they're here, then they get 10 for kills and assists. You'll also do that for anybody that is tied, which there isn't. And then, of course, 20 for max troops.
Nice. I don't think I've seen Xander talk.
I don't think so either.
Back to action. Unknown.
For this, I'd say bring the bomber, the hand thing, right next to the flag bearer.
This one?
Yeah.
Place your troops, everyone.
And now back to the game.
Let's finish up land. He's got precise shot and with longbow.
No.
Which is what we want to give him. He's our archer. He is a monk archer. So he gets precise shot, which makes it so he can fire into melee without a penalty. And he gets bonuses with the longbow. Weapon focused longbow, so he gets +1 when he ever uses those. And we're not going to bother leveling up Window. So one of the things for people to know, if they're going to go through this, is depending on if you show the light of heaven or not. If you show the light of heaven, you keep land. If you do not show the light, you lose land and keep Window. Otherwise, it's the opposite. We're going to lose Window when we wake up. So we are not going to bother. Alright, let's head on down and meet one of the most annoying characters in the game. Ah, human face at last. And there I thought that I'd be gazing upon the twisted visages of these troglodytes for the rest of my life.
Kill him!
An elderly man in expensive but ostentatious clothes approaches you. His face is peppered with several healed cuts and bruises, and twisted in an expression of extreme discontent. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Horgus Gwurm. Yes, that Gwurm. You have no doubt heard of me. If you spent any time at all in this city, I have a business proposition for you. Your name tells me nothing. Who are you? You truly are freshly arrived to the city, then? You couldn't have picked a worse time, that's for certain. Only just arrived and the city's been razed to rubble. You should know that you are looking at one of the richest and most distinguished men in Kenabres. I may not be as well known as certain swaggering loudmouths who spend their lives trespassing from one ball to the next, but the Gwurm Trading Company is one of the pillars of the city. I'll have you know, did you see the marquees in the square? I paid for those. Tried any festival delicacies? You have Horgus Gwurm to thank for that.
Kill him.
How'd you end up here? For a moment, Horgus' eyes focus on Camellia before his gaze returns to you. Like everyone else, down. I went when this accursed beetle cleaved the ground in twain beneath our feet. I'm lucky I didn't break my neck in the fall. And I'm doubly lucky that I didn't encounter any subterranean cockroaches on my blind wanderings, and instead came across hunters from the settlement. Though I must say that when I first glimpsed their physiognomies, my life flashed before my very eyes. But they turned out to be decent chaps, frightening to look at, but able to keep a bargain. You don't speak very kindly of the mongrels, even though they saved your life. Kind words are for people with hours to fritter away on pleasantries. Horgus Gwurm speaks his mind, and he pays for services rendered, not with kind words, but with hard coin. I gave the mongrels my dagger in exchange for their help. Its handle's worth more than their whole village. What kind of business proposition? I don't know what's happening on the surface right now, but I'm determined to find out. You have no intention of seeing out the rest of your days in this village, I suspect. We must find a route back to the surface of the city if there's anything left of it. You look promising, like someone who can turn a demon into minced meat before they have time to sneeze. I could use a companion like you. You are strong. It will be of no trouble to you, but I, alas, am not as fit as I once was. I can't go crawling all about through caves playing at scouts. My proposition is simple. Lead me back to the city, and I shall pay you 1,000 gold coins. I suggest we help this man. It's good to have friends among the Kenabres elite. Diplomacy. 2,000 gold. Failed. Why not 10,000 or 100? No, let's not be miserly. Let's say 1,000,000. My initial offer was a king's ransom. Really, I can never see so much gold in all your life. It's non-negotiable. I said 1,000. That's my final offer. Fine. Splendid. In the meantime, I shall sit here in this village. Alright, we gotta go. Go on, go on. Don't forget our arrangement. When you find the way out, be sure to tell me. Ah, isn't he a delightful character?
Please tell me you can kill him.
Nope. He's part of a couple side quests, though. You can't kill him. Well, actually, technically you can. But it's probably not wise to do. Shopping! Alright, what do you got for me? Wrong weapon.
You know, for basically being mole people that have nothing but barely held together huts, they have some impressive stuff for sale.
Mm-hmm. Sell some of this stuff. There we go. Oh, that's right. You have to move it here. There we go. And now we get rid of all those penalties. Oh, I am suffering because I am exhausted. We gotta rest. Which we will do over here. Let's get some sleep. 9 hours have passed. We can't kill him, we need him. The messenger returned. The tribes are gathering at the entrance to the maze. Our people have already gone there. I've warned Anivia and that old guy who won't even acknowledge me. Take your time, there's no rush. The most important people always show up late. Lan looks around. Everything's going to plan, but one thing's bothering me. Windog's gone. What do you think happened to Windog? I don't know, she was always stubborn. Maybe she decided she could do it all on her own. I hope she comes back. We'll struggle without her, and she'll struggle without us, no matter how hard she tries to deny it. What about Anivia and Horgus? Are we just going to leave them there? Once we've cleared the maze, the way ahead will be safe. Anivia is in no state to fight, and that Horgus guy, he doesn't look like he'll shift an inch unless we roll out a red carpet all the way to the exit. All the tribes, so a whole army is marching on the maze then? By mongrel standards, yes, but don't be too disappointed when you see the reality. There aren't many of us who can hold a weapon, and fewer still who can do any damage with one. Alright, let's go. There's no time to lose. We're not going to be mean to him. I'm not evil. I'm a good boy. Let's go. But before we do, thank you. I was so happy. I forgot to thank you before, but what you've done something no one else has in a long time. You've given the mongrels hope. It's like we're starting to believe that we're worth something now that we have the power of the angels at our side. It won't change anything, of course, but at least they'll help us save the young ones, hopefully.
Alright, see you soon, Wolfab.
See you soon. Let's go through the main gate. The straight road is the shortest. So now it's just the 4 of us.
Also, Fred, as he just said, we are not evil. We are good. All furries are good.
Onwards.
If you ever want to actually open a map, you can hit M to open the map up.
Sirio, I will have Kerr do that on the next battle.
Let us be off.
Caves to the Shield Maze.
Let's move.
Hello, lizard.
Do not waver.
We won't falter.
Ow!
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Help.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
So now we will use our study targets on you. So now we will get a bonus +1 on all of our hits and damage.
Strike with all
First
your
attack.
might.
You know, I take it back. Kerr is evil.
Why am I evil?
That lizard was just sitting there minding its own business, and what do? You came along and just absolutely destroyed it.
Mm-hmm. It did 11 damage to me.
Well, yeah, because you attacked it first.
Because it tried to eat me. I am not nom-noms. The tribes are gathering. Soon, we will attack.
I gotta read that off.
Knowing so, the preparations will take the best part of a day. Let's go take a look in the maze ourselves and see what's what. Into the maze we go. Into the maze we go. Those are holy symbols of Baphomet right there.
March on.
What was that? Oh, a carved figurine.
Yep. Just collecting the loot. Oh, we can make a lore religion check here. That's new.
I hope
Bas
you
relief of
appreciate
Baphomet,
this.
Demon Lord of Minotaurs, and Lord of the Labyrinth. And it also gives us a tiny bit of experience.
Hey,
Onwards.
some experience is a good experience.
They will break against our resolve.
Hi, friend. Ow! Magic missile. Please kill the wizard.
Won't survive me.
I'll cut you wide open.
Go Camille.
I thought you were gonna cut them wide open.
To the fray. The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Attack of opportunity.
We
Shank. Ow.
Endure this.
So, fun fact, since Lan killed him, he actually made a second shot at the wizard. He missed, but it's one of the handy things if you have multiple attacks and can hit multiple people, it'll automatically target someone else. Bap. Alright, time to loot.
Let us be off.
So you usually only want to pick up masterwork items, because those are worth money. Oop. We want to try pick the lock.
I am helpful.
We did it.
Am I not?
Take that. Again, normally there would be tooltips here explaining things, but we don't got those on right now.
Kerr knows everything, so he turned them off.
Yep, makes it a lot easier not having pop-ups show up everywhere. Healing potions. You can never have enough healing potions. They're always useful. Even if they only heal a D6, you can just use them to heal after a fight. That's a trap.
Something.
So one of the cool things here is they changed it. You see this little red line right here? That is the connection of where the trap is. So we will run over here and hit that to undo it.
I am helpful.
Done.
Am I not?
Then we will pick here, grab that, and we're gonna go in here.
Are we in trouble yet? Make every strike.
Do not fear.
Shank.
Do not waver.
And then he gets a second shot. Alright, let's see if we can charge him. Nope, it's blocked.
Did I mess up again?
So we're gonna start moving that way.
What's that?
Oh, yay, we found something.
You are today's sacrifice.
Oh, we found two things. Alright, let's get you. Bonk. Shank.
Bah, not this time.
Ooh, spells. I like spells. More spells. And a map. Old map of the world.
Yes, the traps work with redstone, Sirio. All you gotta do is go, just smack the redstone and boom, we're good.
These are like 3rd level spells right here. Bear Endurance, Scroll of Prayer.
What's that there?
Yeah, anything the purple lines show up, that's something we got lucky and spotted.
Nice.
Let's move.
Otherwise I keep hitting tab just so I can see everything that I can interact with. Hi, friends.
Always be ready for the worst.
They will break against our resolve.
Open up with land, open attacking. Got you.
Go for their hearts.
We won't falter.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
I'll cut
Shink.
you wide open.
Ooh, critical hit. Nice.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Alright. Lan stares at the dead mongrel with sorrow in his eyes. Hovland. His name was Hovland. Did you know him? Yeah, he's not from our tribe, but we're both hunters, so we cross paths from time to time in the cave passages. We share news and leave supplies for each other. Then he just disappeared. He used to talk about wanting to try his luck in the maze. I thought he was long dead. If only he had been. Why would mongrels attack us? Aren't we all on the same side? Something's wrong with them. Look, their bodies, it's like something's eating them from the inside out. Sure, maybe these guys just ate something weird or were having an off day, but I think something drove them out of their minds. Or someone. Seems like the shield maze of yours is crawling with cultists. How did they get here? I have no idea. This is my first time here, too. Maybe they fell down here the same way you did? Windowd comes here all the time. I'd ask her about it if she was here. Come to think of it, where is she? Let's go. This place might be even more dangerous than we thought. And there I was hoping that we'd be the meanest things in here. Those mongrels and cultists? Not what I would expect. I need to find out what's going on here. Grab you. Pick the lock.
I hope you appreciate
Grab
this.
you. Let's head over here and kill this guy.
Follow me. Adventures await.
I definitely was not anticipating this maze to be so well lit up.
Meditate on your mistakes. Might make you feel. We cannot be defeated.
It's a cultist maze, that's why.
With all your might.
Or it's a cultist base, that's why it is.
No glory without risk!
Yay! Bonk. Bonk.
You are today's sacrifice!
So what I need to do with my guy is use my steady target before combat starts. Oh crap, he's attacking. Yay! He rolled low. Stab, stab. Stabby tabby!
You missed.
You had one job!
Endure this.
Gotcha! And this is the armory right here, so we can grab some stuff. Scale mail, shield, weapon. Let's see. Scale mail's medium, I believe.
Yes.
But my dex is 5. So my dex is... Looks a little bit cooler.
Yeah, but is it better stat-wise?
It's the same.
Ah. Does it give you a penalty to stealth and such?
I don't use stealth with him.
Ah.
He's basically like a fighter. Nothing really for land right now. Yeah, right now we're very light on items we can use yet. We will get more later though. So let's see if there's anything good here. Cold Iron Masterwork, yes please. Warhammer, Sickle. These things aren't worth that much, and they're not usually worth like the weight in gold to take. Masterworker always worth like 100 gold, so they are very much something you take.
Close that little notification.
Oop. Chain shirt. Armor is extremely heavy, so you want to be careful about picking it up. Apprentice lockpicks. Lockpicks will help you open items. They give an extra bonus to opening things. Masterwork we want. Okay. We've got everything here. Oh, you can... They added this in finally, thank God. You used to not be able to do this. With using the Q and E key to turn the camera. You used to not be able to do that.
You've been doing it the whole time.
No, I've been using the wheel.
Oh.
To turn. The mouse wheel was originally how we did it. Alright, so now we gotta go down here, you first.
Can't hide from
There's
me.
a trap right there. So we can follow it back here. the switch right here, disarm it. This is something new they added.
Am I not?
Before, you'd literally just right-click on the red little square, and you could disable it that way. So now you can pick the lock, use the lock picks, or break the chest and break stuff in there. So I'll pick the lock here.
I am helpful.
Back during the beta,
Am I not?
there used to be a soldier right here that you would have to fight. Then they, apparently they've removed him.
They removed him to a more advantageous location.
Ooh, a rapier. I will take that.
So I assume that the little circle with the dot is how much it'll sell for?
Yeah. That's how much gold it's worth.
Okay.
So I had her use the Wand of Cure Light Wounds to heal her.
What about yourself?
I'm okay. I have a lot of hit points.
But what about yourself?
No, what is that?
I'm fine. I can have her heal me. I have 2 potions equipped too. I can always drink those if a fight breaks out.
You're going to die, though!
No, I'm not.
I'll make my own legend.
So we will study target on you. And land.
Make
you
every
can shoot this
strike
guy.
count! Charge! We won't falter!
I'll cut you wide open.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Here they come. Dodge. Ow.
Strike with all your might.
Critical hits.
Now you're gonna die.
I'm not going to die.
Your health is so low,
We will
though.
win this war.
Then I can just lay on hands me.
But she didn't actually lay her hands on you.
I'm fine. Alright, let's check this out.
I found
Let us be off.
something.
Cheese!
The cheese is good.
I hope you appreciate this.
And butter! Or it's honey. Time to loot do 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 do. Time to loot do 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 do. One of the handy things too is anything you have discovered but did not pick up, when you leave the area, it will give you a choice to pick everything up. Kenabres' system of aqueducts channeling water from river into the city was seriously damaged.
Let's move.
Hi, friend.
Save the last one for me.
You weren't there before. No bad touchy?
The inheritor.
Sela, help!
Guide my
Bad touch!
You won't survive me.
Study target. And shake!
The spirits demand your blood.
Pew, 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 pew. Alright, let's see what's in this door. Oh, this guy. This guy is a bear. I hate this guy.
I stand ready.
Study you. I didn't realize your point blank shot was off.
Endure this! Yet another obstacle.
He's a level 3 barbarian. Let's give everyone hit points. We're gonna use her spirit weapon enhancement, which gives her a +1 on her attack and damage. And we're gonna let him come to us, I think. Let Sela move up. I'm gonna wait for him to move up.
Make every strike count.
I take you!
This guy has knocked me down before. Oh, that's why the armor's not that good. It's heavier.
You are today's sacrifice!
Yay!
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Into the fray!
We won't falter.
Stream Raiders is ready, by the way.
Okay, we'll do Stream Raiders right after
Go
this.
for their heart!
Gotcha without a hit. That's one of my better fights against him. He has a ring.
That seemed to go very easily.
I also knew how to fight him. Yeah, that's why I want to keep the chain shirt on, because that gives me a movement speed of 30. Which is very good for me. Okay. Stream Raiders!
Stream Raiders, yummy, yummy.
Start the battle! Victory is ours!
No crowns to give out, but on to the next battle.
And we made it to the chest you wanted.
Yep.
Place your troops, everyone. This is gonna be a really hard fight.
So, place a flag bearer in the middle somewhere. Alright, now, in the bottom left, Sirio needs us to place some plans. For this one, I find that ranged units are basically all we want.
Okay.
So do a big box of ranged units around our flag bearer. I'd say bigger. A little smaller. Yeah. Now, in the middle of all that, do the healer one. And just a few of, nope, not on the edge there. Right click. Not quite that much. That should be good.
This?
Yeah. And then also the flag, well, we've got enough flag bearers, actually. I would say put in, actually that should be good. So just hit X, and now we can go back to the game.
Place your troops, everyone, and let's prepare for this battle. And let's loot everything in here. A fork!
Follow me.
I has a kitty. And Kerr immediately turned around to give her attention.
Sorry, I haven't pet this kitty for a while. I wanted to pet the kitty. She is a good kitty. So what do you think of the game so far?
Very interesting.
This is literally just the tutorial area. That's all this is.
What I like most is the system itself.
Did we find trouble? No, they did.
Oh?
Like how they incorporated everything, I like it.
Mm-hmm.
It's also making me want to play Divinity again.
You won't survive me.
I'll cut you wide open.
Ow!
Bonk. Ow! You cheeky little dick waffle.
Strike with all your might. Endure this.
The spirits
Bonk.
demand your blood.
I said bonk. Work with me here.
No.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
There we go, Sela. Dodge!
This pain is
Ow.
excruciating.
We can do it.
Booyah!
Well,
We are going to drink some potions because we have 22 of them. Can never have too many potions. Note from Hysilla.
Check that out.
Glaive.
I have a happy kitty. She's getting all of the attention. All of the love. Aren't ya? As she digs her claws into my shoulder to show her affection. Ow!
It's okay. Alright, let's go murder some people, shall we? Are you guys enjoying the game, everyone?
Murder hobo. You don't have everybody with you, by the way.
I knew that.
You totally didn't.
Totally did. Alright, sneak up here. There is actually a sneak button you can do.
We should move.
Doubt is the heart's greatest challenge.
The heartbeat quickens.
I put the kitty on the back of Kerr's chair.
Forwards!
The light, take you!
So they're surprised, so they can't do anything this round.
You are today's sacrifice!
We won't falter!
Into the fray!
Make every strike count.
Bonk.
Go for their heart!
Shield. So we are going to study him. Get our bonus. And then patch shift and attack.
The inheritor!
Wait, Syria, you weren't following me? I just realized it says you followed me 2 hours ago.
Huh.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
So you're enjoying the game so far, Zim?
I am.
Let's get this lock open.
I am helpful, am I not? I am helpful, am I not?
Get some potions. See if there's any good weapons here. Cold iron masterwork dueling sword, yes please. Masterwork heavy flail. Nope, those aren't anything.
March on!
And we are going to save here because fudge this fight.
What's that there?
Hi, friend.
I tire of waiting.
Are we in trouble yet? You won't survive me.
We will be victorious!
Endure this!
So, water element.
We can
Yep, this thing can TPK you.
Electricity.
I'll cut you
Don't have a caster.
Why not?
Because all of our guys are melee. Or basically melee. She's a park caster.
Well, then have her use electricity.
She doesn't have any of those types of spells.
forwards!
The spirits demand your blood.
Make every strike count.
The inheritor, guide my blade!
Dodge. Good job.
We won't falter!
You are today's sacrifice.
Death of a million cuts.
You've crossed
You're
the
today's
wrong
sacrifice?
Yep.
The light, take you!
Yeah, she's definitely.
Ow!
Go for their heart.
And the rivers run!
You won't survive me.
Like I said, this thing hurts.
Into the fray!
Adventures
wrong?
await.
Hey, I never loved you.
That thing hit for 20 damage.
Onwards.
There's anything else down here?
Fall, creature, and feed feed the earth.
Oh, he unfollowed because I was bad. I'm sorry.
Really, Sirio?
I'll try and do better. I'm sorry.
He's joking.
I just ruined your stream. I will go commit honorable seppuku.
Alright, I'll do it after you.
Alright, we cleared out down here. We actually already got the thing we were supposed to get. The little note. So now we just have to find our way out. There. No. There it is. Well, that looks nice and pleasant, doesn't it, everyone?
I think there was another door there.
Nope, there isn't.
In that room?
Nope.
Oh.
It's just that door right there. Alright, let's go kill the guys in here.
Quiet steps, weapons ready.
Do not fear.
Oh, nope.
Do not waver.
They saw you.
They saw me.
Strike with all your
I'm
might.
still trying to hide.
I don't think you're still trying.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Endure this.
Why your symbol on the ground?
I'll cut you wide open.
We can do it.
Ow!
Did you just explode him?
Yep. Critical hit. And it killed him.
Make every strike count.
It doesn't look like it just killed him. It looks like he exploded.
Yep, he did.
Forward.
No glory without risk.
Bonk. Alright, time to loot the corpses. See if you guys have anything worth taking. That's masterwork, I'll take that. Let's go kill these guys.
I hope you appreciate this.
They will break
Hi,
against
friend.
our resolve.
Ow.
You are today's sacrifice.
Aha!
We won't falter.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Go for their heart.
He went boom.
I'll cut you wide open.
Study you.
Strike with all your might.
You won't survive me.
Into the fray.
The spirits demand
Shank.
your blood.
I said shank.
We can do it.
Like that.
You gotta, you know. Your people are kind of garbage.
We're only level 2. What do you expect?
Better. Thought that was clear.
We're working on it. We just don't have gear yet. We have basically nothing. Look at this. Look at what they're lacking. All those slots.
Weak.
Yes. We're just starting out. What do you expect?
Oh, he doesn't have any armor?
He's a monk.
Always be ready for the worst.
He is a monk archer, Zen archer. So instead of getting multiple punches, he fires multiple arrows.
Well, okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, he's a monk, and he gets to add his wisdom and his dex to his armor. And he has natural 2 armor because he's a mongrel too. Alright.
So when are you going to show off your Kitsune stuff?
Nope.
Why? I wanted to see it.
I'm not actually a kitsune.
I'm curious.
I'm a human.
Oh.
I wanted that 3rd feat.
You haven't selected everyone.
Sela, why?
A bright future awaits us.
We have time. We should be able to clear this dungeon before we have to end for today.
I found something.
Uh-huh.
I am helpful, am I not?
Secret passage.
Let us be off.
I'm sorry I picked the boring human. I need that feat. Ooh, cold iron masterwork longsword. Yes, please. Sela, I got something for you.
Hmm?
Let's move. I'll make my own legend.
I'm all ears. Endure this!
We are the light. They are the darkness.
You are today's sacrifice.
Make every strike count.
Pop goes the weasel.
We should make the human go pop. All of them.
Forwards!
Why do you hate me?
I don't hate you.
Go for their hearts.
You're a kitsune.
You've
And
crossed
other
the
times a
wrong
lion.
mongrel.
Oh, hi, friend.
I love how he's just casually strolling over to you.
Sela, take care of him for me. Ow! And yes, there are attacks of opportunity in this game too.
We won't falter.
I'll cut you wide open.
We made them go boom. Ooh, a pool of blood. A ritual pool. Because you need the node in order to open up this door right here.
I stand ready.
Doubt is the heart's greatest challenge.
We cannot be defeated.
Okay, thank you.
Strike with all your might.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
The spirits demand your blood!
We can do it.
Stabby, stab, 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 stab. Stab, stab. Yeet! We have yeeted him. Got the key.
They will break against our resolve.
Lizard Coon! Lizard Coon! Wherefore art thou, Lizard Coon?
Just minding its own business there, and you're gonna murder it.
Yep.
By the way, Sirio, let us know when your battle plan quest is done.
You won't survive me.
Forwards. We won't falter.
I can't attack.
No worries, Wolfab. I appreciate you coming back by. I'm glad to see you again. Fobano, Digdaball.
Into the fray!
Endure this. Did you see that?
Explode!
Explosion!
I am helpful. Am I not?
What's that other item?
Oh, just a little thing. It's only worth 1 gold.
Follow me.
Hey, that's 1 more gold than you had before. You almost stepped on it.
Yep.
I hope you appreciate this.
We should move.
Are we in trouble yet?
Do not fear! Do not waver!
Type of double.
Ah.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Strike with all your might.
Go for their hearts!
The light, take you!
We can do it.
I'll cut you wide open!
Make every strike count.
He had to use his action to change his weapon.
Really?
Is a move action in order to change your weapon. Move or it's standard action. So he uses his action to change his weapon so he can attack.
What do we have here?
Masterwork Scimitar, I'll take that. Masterwork Scimitar, I'll take that. Composite Longbow, land, you get an upgrade. Now he gets +3 on his damage. Grab those. Hit the switch here. Ooh, this is new. This wasn't here before.
I am helpful, am I not?
Half plate. Sela, I got an upgrade for you.
That doesn't look friendly.
I tire of waiting.
Hello, Mr. Rock Elemental.
Meditate on your mistakes. It might make you feel better.
Let me draw the first blood. The spirits demand your blood.
Forwards!
The Inheritor, guide
Surprise
my
rounds are so
blade.
nice.
You are today's sacrifice.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
We won't falter!
Meteor dust. There's one door over here.
March on!
You should steal the statue.
I can't.
Now what is that?
Just because you can't carry it, or?
I am helpful.
Too large, it wouldn't let me.
Ah. So your DM is one of those stickler ones.
Yep.
This is my path.
Always be ready for the worst.
Save
Your
the last one
performance
for
is
me.
lacking.
Ow!
You
Critical
are
hit.
lacking.
For 19 damage. Snipe.
You won't survive me.
Go for their hearts!
No glory without risk.
Hi, friend.
With all your might!
Endure this.
Shink. Alright, give me 1 second. I need to double check something for this.
Oi! No cheating!
No, because it doesn't actually have the... I don't know actually where the combination for this one is. I've always looked it up.
That's cheating! Stop! Find it! You got that diary.
It's not in there. I believe for this puzzle, it's literally just keep trying until you figure it out.
I hope you appreciate this.
Because I spent an hour and a half trying to figure this puzzle out with on my first playthrough. It was frustrating. But now they actually have a cutscene for it. This is new. Wait, this is... No, it can't be. I know that hilt. Radiance, the sword of the great Yanil. That's what this is, but it's meant to be in the Tower of Estrad with all the other relics. That's what I heard, at least. Well, of course this first piece of metal must be the very same sword. I think you merely wish that this was the illustrious sword of legend.
So apparently there are paintings you were supposed to go through or something?
Oh, I didn't know that. I've seen this sword 100 times in paintings and the hands of the Yanil statue. I've even gone through the Estrad Museum to see the real thing in person. How did it get here? Alright, we will get that right after I get this conversation done. What's so special about it? Now, nothing I guess, but the sword was legendary in its day. People say that when Yanil held it, the blade would glow, striking demons left and right. Soldiers would see radiance as light from afar and take heart, rushing into the fray and winning. But I don't know what's wrong with it now, or how to restore its power. All you sense is that the blade made a mockery of it. You're empathizing with an object. Extraordinary. Are all the paladins so tender-hearted and sensitive? Sensitive in a way, yes. We're highly attuned to evil and everything wrought by demons. Radiance was in evil hands, and as a paladin I can tell that they did nothing good with it. Who is Yanil? No, you've never heard of Yanil? She's famous all over Galarian. She was a great woman. She was born in Mendev, and when the crusade started, she couldn't just sit idly by. She dedicated her life to the crusade. People say she was audacious and spirited. She was always the first into battle, and she never sacrificed other people's lives for a tactical advantage. That's how she's been remembered, as an incredible warrior who seemed to blaze with righteous fury. In all the images of her, she looks capable of driving all the demons back to the abyss single-handedly. But then something happened between her and her commanders. Maybe they envied her, maybe there was more to it than that. I don't know. But anyway, she went to the world moon without her fellow soldiers, and she didn't just survive the mission. She even brought back Crusaders she rescued in there. Can you imagine? She died as she lived, with pride. She was one of the people defending Dresden to the very end. That's where she perished. Don't take this the wrong way, but I really hope she died quickly, a hero's death, because if she didn't, that means she was taken prison and had to endure unspeakable horrors. I won't wish that on anyone. You know a lot about her. Are you a fan of hers? I suppose you could say that. I've always felt an affinity with Yanil. I know what it's like to not be where your commanders want you to be. Whenever I used to feel under pressure, I always thought of Yanil. Maybe some people don't like how she was, but the people she pulled out of the whirlwind, she was perfect. And to the people she saved on the battlefield, she was incredible. And to those who keep her memory alive, she's a hero, and that's what counts. How could a priceless relic end up here? Yanil disappeared, but by some miracle, Radiance was recovered from the battle. No one else has ever wielded it. It is Yanil's blade and always will be. That's why it was put in the Tower of Estrada with the other Crusader relics. But now it turns out somebody stole it. I had this weird feeling like I was rescuing a fellow warrior from a dungeon. We can't just abandon it. Even if it's of no use to us, it's no use to anyone down here. But what if it could be repaired? So in game, Radiance is a level 20 magic item. It is a +5 divine weapon. I'm trying to remember exactly what its stats were. But it was an extremely powerful blade with a lot of magical abilities that you can unlock as the campaign goes on if one of you is a paladin. And hey, guess what?
Enjoy your stay.
We just happen to have a paladin here. Oh, they gave Radiance its own unique thing. That's awesome. Radiance's icon used to only be the Masterwork sword. Now it has its own unique thing.
Ontarian Falcon, thank you very much for that follow. Welcome.
Now we will get Stream Raiders up. It even has its own unique model. That's really cool. I'm glad they finally did that. It's Stream Raiders up. Yeah, we should be able to get through the last part. We're almost to the end of the dungeon. So I'll get through that, and then we will end for the day. Start the battle! Let's go, everyone! There's a lot of enemies.
There's a lot of enemies, but a lot of allies as well. Actually, he's just using the icon of the kitsune. So Kerr is the one playing today. I'm Zim. I'm the normal streamer here, but he really wanted to show this game, so that's what we're doing. We will probably lose this one.
No.
Sirio, did you get your,
Do we want to try?
Yeah, retry. Keep playing and do it again. Did you get all of your, battle plan placements? Bring the bomber. Cool. Alright, go place your troops, everyone, then.
Back to the game.
Kerr really likes this game.
I've been waiting for this game forever. I've been waiting for this game for like 3 years since it was announced. Alright. Back to the game. I'm glad they gave Radiance its own art and its own in-game model. That's really cool. Let's get out of here and get out of this dungeon because we've cleared it now. We got the key we needed, so we can head back here.
Oh, hey, it pulled blood.
Yep.
Drink it.
No.
Drink it.
I can't.
There's a there's a magnifying glass.
I clicked on it already.
Oh.
Why did you touch it? Yeah, ritual pool filled with fresh blood.
He's playing a
Slayer right now. I might change it up once we get out of this area. Hi, Mr. Friends. We're gonna murder you guys.
I'll make my own legend.
A goat, a lizard, and a human enter a tavern. What'll it be, Lan? Did we step on their toes as well?
I'll cut you wide open.
Make every strike count.
They've got damage reduction because they're demons.
Into the fray!
The spirits demand your blood.
We can do it!
Aha! Oh no, you have 2 attacks!
Looks like they have 3.
They have 3.
You crossed the wrong monk.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
You are today's sacrifice. Go for their hearts.
Shink shank.
Forward!
Dodge, dodge! Ow, ow. And kill it.
You won't survive me.
Thank you, Lan. And the sacrifices for this ritual. Judging by the corpses littered around the summoning site, the cultists did manage to summon a demon in the end. Yep, we killed it. Yeah, I'm a slayer. Got the key. Now we head on up. Yeah, we're just about done with the game for today because I have to go and Zim's going to be streaming a different game today. And tomorrow we are going to be streaming from 3 to 10 this game. Praise Ioma Day! Here you are, huddled together like a herd of animals. Pitiful monsters, not demon or tiefling. Not human or demon, even tieflings are less defective than you. But I, your master, Seveneleka, can make you better, stronger. I can satisfy your hunger. Starlings of the dark, submit to me. No, we are descendants of the Crusaders. Trusting in a demon would be a betrayal of their memory. Oscilla. Well, who's the next descendant of Crusaders who values old legends more than their life? Beasts, monsters, and human guys, reveal your true nature. This is the sweet, wholesome flesh of a righteous Aasimar. Eat, underground Crusaders. Eat the flesh of the Crusaders from above. Find your true strength. You rush at the demon, but the air seems to grow thicker with every step. You feel like you're watching from underwater as you see the mongrels fall to their knees one after another and crawl to the Asamar's body. You hear the fangs tearing through the flesh, you hear the sloshing of blood, you hear the former mongrels snarl like animals, fighting over the most tender and juicy bits of meat. Your companions writhe in agony. One clutches at their head, another doubles over. You feel saliva pool in your mouth, a metallic tang awakens hunger in you. The hunger turns to rage, so this winged filth dares to try to bind you to its will. It dares to tempt you with the sweet scent of meat untainted by corruption. This wretch must die. Die! And still the clarity remains within you. Somewhere deep down, beneath the veil of rage and anger, you sense the light trying to break through. And now you can choose between Angel Mythic Path or the Demon Mythic Path and make a choice on that. I am going to go with the Angel Mythic Path. I'm going to seize the light hidden within me. By sheer force of will, you master your rage, and almost in response, warmth suffuses you from within. Warmth and joy from a simple realization. You can win. You can save these people. The power of heaven bolsters and guides you. Its light breaks free and envelops the mongrels, granting them the gift of blissful oblivion. Lowering your gaze, you see the scarlet stain on your chest. The wound is reopened. Instead of blood pouring forth, you see only radiant light. The demon convulses in pain when the light reaches him. What are you? Destroy this vermin! Hosilla points at you. He's already wounded. One dog. Kill! Wadog silently emerges from the shadows. I'm no longer your slave, Hosilla, but I will gladly kill anyone who pokes their nose where it doesn't belong.
Charge! We won't falter!
Endure this!
And she goes down from one shot. Booyah. We're gonna activate that.
I'll cut you wide open.
Oh, nice critical hit. Smite you.
No glory without risk.
Strike with all your might!
Make every strike count.
Got it. Omai Sava Malaka, your faithful servant invokes your name. Demons, protect your mistress.
The heartbeat quickens.
That's adorable. You think this is going to help you.
I'm wounded!
Ow! That hurt.
The spirits demand your blood.
We can do it!
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Into the fray.
Can it be?
Ow. I'm down. That's
You
fine.
are today's sacrifice.
You won't survive me.
Slows down.
Go for their hearts.
Forwards! We won't falter! I won't give up!
We got this. Bonk. Victory's ours!
Well, are you going to finish me off? It's not exactly unexpected.
What else are we supposed to do with you? You're not just a traitor, you're a monster. The young ones believed you, and you lured them to a demon and watched them eat human flesh.
I was trying to make them strong. What have you done for them? What were you doing while I was looking for ways to bring strength to our tribe? You're useless, Lan.
I led by example. I trained. I tried to become stronger so I could go to the surface and maybe do something worthwhile with my stupidly short life. And I will do it. I might be the one to bring our whole tribe to the surface. But you? Why would you want any power that turns you into a monster? These young guys and girls, they trusted you. And they were turned into mindless animals, ready to eat corpses at a demon's command.
Yeah.
I went through the same ritual as them, and I didn't become an animal. I conquered my anger. The anger that has been building and building in every one of us for decades. Unlike you, I have no intention of just lying down and politely accepting death. I will rise.
Oh, shoot. Bleeding wound, deep wound on your chest is gone, like it was never there in the first place. The skin is totally smooth and unmarred.
It's gone. It was just there, and now it's gone. It's gotta be some kind of demonic trickery. You need to have a cleric look at that.
If he had been marked by the Abyss, do you think some nobody priests will be able to help? No, the demons have branded this uplander. And judging by the smell of his blood pouring from his chest, the demons will be able to find him wherever he goes. And they'll find you too, Lan. Better to serve a strong master than to eke out an existence in a dark hole with no hope. I am of the Neathers. Our lives are short, but we are hardier than humans. I realized a long time ago that I was capable of more than this life offered, and I follow whomever is the strongest.
I thought you were better than that. I thought you were proud of your heritage, but you're willing to crawl on your belly before anyone who's even a little bit stronger than you. You're not a mongrel. You're a cave slug. You have no understanding of the meaning of family or tribe.
Oh, so now you think you know everything about me. You're one of the best hunters in the tribe. It benefited me to ingratiate myself with you. So I acted in a way that pleased you.
Yeah, she's not nice. Why didn't you stop us from going into the maze? Right? We knew my uncovered your secret.
Sava Malik is always in need of new servants. You'd make as good a servant as anyone else, and then... once you'd gone missing in the maze, not even the redoubtable Lan would have dared to look for you.
But then why did you come with me to look for the sword?
So I could kill you quietly if you found it and stop you taking it to the village, you idiot. I would have told everyone that you got caught in a cave-in. But then the Uplanders showed up and I had to change my plans.
We went through the same ritual. Does that mean you ate human flesh too?
Yes. Horsilla found me in the caves. I was lost and hungry. And she offered me a choice. die as a nobody, or live and gain the power to change everything. Savamelech tore off a piece of an Azimar priestess's thigh. A big, juicy piece. More meat than I'd ever received in the tribe. That was the first time I knew what it was like to be happy. To have a full belly. I swore to myself
Our illustrious
that it
champion
would always
returns.
be that
Welcome home.
Thank you, Fox, for your 51 months of support.
Then the madness and rage took over. I came very close to turning into an animal, no better than the weaklings you saw in the maze. But I am strong. I mastered myself. I brought myself under control. I fell so that I could rise again.
You should have chosen death. Dying's better than living like that.
You're saying I should have died that day, Lan. But then who would have listened to your feeble jokes? Who would have showed you the best caves for hunting? Who would have made you a man?
I would have been fine without all that. And without you. Your death will make the world a slightly better place, Wenduog.
What did your service in Scylla entail?
It was simple. I lured those I deemed worthy into the maze. To the rest, I told stories of the horrors of the maze, making them stay away. It all hung in the balance when the cave walls shuddered, and many of the young ones decided that the time of their great exodus had come. I had no doubt that Hosilla would dispatch a dozen young neaters easily. But what would become of the maze if all the tribes poured in? So when Lan ran off looking for the Angel's sword, I went after him. Not to help him, but to make sure that the sword never reached Neathholm. It's a pity that you got involved and stopped me from killing him. But then again, the evening gong has not yet been struck.
You sicken me.
Oh, no. You need idiots like Lan. Do-gooders like that nice lady in her nice armor. It makes you weak. And I don't follow weak people.
The lady in the nice armor already beat you down once. And she'll do it again. You can be sure of that.
I understand why you're with them. First, you went along with Lan, a fool and a dreamer, by showing Sol the light of heaven. Then you interrupted the ritual with your so-called holy light, not even considering what that would lead to. Weak-willed fools always flock together.
Oh, so you think we're weak, Wenduog? Tell me, which of us is crawling in the dirt right now? Sucking up to strong people hasn't turned you into a conqueror. It's turned you into a pathetic piece of trash.
The final gong hasn't struck yet, Lan. But when it does, you'll regret being such a gullible fool. You're all bark and no bite. Farewell, Uplander. Next time I won't spare you.
Hey there, Prism. Thank you very much for that resub.
She's gone. But next time, she won't get away. Damn it, Wendu. Why'd you have to go and... Anyway, there's no point crying over spilt milk. Give me a couple of minutes. I'll bring the chief and the rest. I need to clear my head.
And now everybody is gathered.
Chief's soul appears flanked by mongrels. The journey has taken a toll on him. His breath is labored and the sweat is dripping from his bloated face. What is... Maybe it gives a low whistle. Well, I'll be damned. Turns out all the whole run isn't as crazy as we all thought. There really were demons down here. Should have listened and sent a patrol down here, damn it. Horgus' lips curl in distaste and he tries to keep his distance from the unconscious mongrels. Nivea, how's the leg? If I can click. Ah, there we go. Nivea winces slightly but forces a smile. Better than yesterday, worse than the day before. I'm not gonna die, so don't worry. This place must be burned with holy flames. The place is overrun with demons, but that's not the worst part. Wendu, she's been working for the demons all this time, luring the young, strong mongrels into the maze. He nods to the unconscious mongrels. We might be able to save those ones. They can't get any stupider, that's for sure, but they might be meaner than they were before. But I suppose all teenagers are monsters in their own way. She's still at last, but comes out and rests. Ah, lad, we don't waste words on people who don't listen to the tribe. You act the fool, you suffer the consequences. Windog, how could she? She seized them and then she left. What's become of us? Shut up, Chief. The kids you rescued are safe now. The demons are gone and the trail has been dealt with. All's well that ends well, I say. You look after the young mongrels. I don't know what they'll be like when they come to, but look after them, Chief. They went through something horrific today. Not everyone is capable of enduring something like that. It'll change them forever. As long as they can hunt, the rest can wait. Uplander and you, Land, you saved them. Only the gods can salvage themselves, but we are trying. We will think of something. When they're stronger, they can go up to the surface. Their time has come. We're not going to give Anivia shit. Chief, I think we're going to leave our visitors to the surface. I'm going to keep on going. Something interesting is happening out there in the world. Maybe it's my chance to do something more useful than skinning cave rats. You never were one of us. You always looked up. You think I don't see those things? Our life is not for you. You must go. But where? Where is the way out? Beats me, but these beasts got down here somehow. I don't know what these documents are, but I'm sure this key will come in handy. Nivea's eyes quickly skim over the letter and she passes it to you. Those cheeky sons of... This is the information on all the cults in the cities. Their meeting places, passwords, their secret hideouts. I think we should show this to whoever's in charge of Kenabres right now. As soon as we get back to the service and find out what's what. And now we loot.
If you have somebody selected. What about the armor?
It's not really good. It's not worth the gold for weight.
Oh, it's raining.
Yep. Alright, everyone. This is the good stopping point. We're just about to leave the area and go up to the city. So we will save here. I think this is a good spot to end it for today.
In here this time.
Hi, Toya.
Oh, hey.
Hi. Scoot up. I will get
Is
in.
it Kerr?
Yes,
Don't
this is
eat
Kerr.
the cat.
Hello.
Hello.
She wasn't moving.
Did you eat the cat?
I yeeted the cat.
Eat the fuck out of that cat.
Softly.
Can I have my keys back?
I love you, kitty.
Hello.
Nothing. I didn't do anything.
All right, everybody. Thank you all so much for joining us for Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous.
Be back tomorrow.
Yes.
This game.
Kerr will be back tomorrow for more of this game. I'm going to be switching over to... What?
I didn't know you were closing out your stream. I wouldn't have popped in.
Oh, no, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
We're going to switch over to Halo here now with Toya. So stick around, though do check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Twitter, Patreon, all those good things there on the website as well as down in the description below. Thank you to my patrons, donators, and subscribers. It is because of your support that I'm able to continue bringing these streams to you all. I really could not do it without you guys, so thank you. But for now, I bid you the most fondest adieu. I'll be back shortly.
I will too.